Welcome, gentlemen, to the next session of Fallen Meteor. As you remember, Cagliari has been carted off as a prisoner. It's very funny, it's very hee-hee. And you all, I believe, are sitting in your wagon, pondering what exactly you're going to do about this situation. It is 2 p.m. on a Sunday. There's a building, it's a PNG. Wow. Look at all
Why
of
are you
its
talking like this?
textures, because it was a long day. So, I'm correct in all of that, right? I'm fairly certain.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, pretty much.
All right. So, we're in this situation. Like I said, it's 2 p.m. You tried to search the other wagons and found no hint of Cagliari, but I believe, did we conclude that you were all of the mind that she was probably ahead of you by quite some time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then,
Sure.
what shall we do?
Well, we're going down the road.
All right. So we're going at a steady pace. We're going at a fast. We're booking it out of there. What are we doing? Are we just moving?
Probably have to make a nature check or survival check once we get further out from the city.
Okay, but at this point, your main goal is to just exit the gate.
Probably.
Okay.
Unless
Alright.
somebody else has something else to do. I'd say that's what we discussed
Cool.
last time.
Alright. So we're all loaded up. I'm actually going to check and see. I'm like 99% sure that I don't have a file for last time. But I might be wrong, so I'm going to check. Oh, yeah, last time was session 7, right? Yeah.
I mean, no, but yes.
I'm pretty sure.
It's actually like session.
Oh.
We're on like session 15 or something. If you
Well,
start.
no.
counting from-
I'm counting from part 2.
Yeah, I don't know then.
Okay, so hold up. I gotta load all of this because it's gonna be easier if I can just load up what we started with. I didn't think I saved it, but I did. Bink bonk. I did! Look at it! Wow, it's perfect! And then is this... Oh yeah, that's the Colosseum. Wow, look at that. It's gonna be this. This is... This is... That's perfect. Okay, here we are. Here are the gamers, our most glorious party of lads. The real question is, who gets to ride in the cart and who has to walk? You must choose.
Wouldn't all of us be able to ride in the cart?
I mean, theoretically, I don't remember what the weight capacity is. I'd have to actually check.
It's 1,000.
It's pretty a lot.
It's
Let's
1,000.
look at the cart. Those
It's
are all dead.
1,000.
I'm pretty sure you can all ride in the cart. Before you were doing a thing where you're making people walk, and it was pretty funny.
Because that's the point being that the cart doesn't go that fast.
Okay.
If we at a normal pace, so you could just
Right.
walk next to it.
Well, we like rock paper
And that would-
scissors.
That would keep the horses
Yep.
the freshest. But if we're at under time pressure, which we currently are, we can ride a little bit faster than walking speed with everyone on.
Does that mean that it's you and Malakai up front and Kingy and Moon Dude in the back and Meteor has to run alongside you?
Sure. Malakai should be at the back.
Okay. Who else is going to be at the front then?
Me.
Moon Dude is now at the front with Grudger because Malakai is going to hide under a blanket probably. A true hero. Alright, well you guys set off. How on a scale of like 1 to 10, how much are you hauling it at this point?
It would be a pretty medium pace probably. It would be it would be faster than we've been traveling this entire time,
But not
really pushing it.
so that you're not drawing attention basically. Or...
Sure.
Okay.
Also, you wouldn't push the horses that much.
Jogging?
Sure.
Wagon jogging?
Wagon jogging. Great.
Be like a trot.
Alright, so you set off. Cedar and Samantha are prodded forward, and off you go into the void. Now it continues, and it's not long before you're clear of the main gate. No one stops you. No one bats an eye. Although there does appear to be a couple of the guards in red. They were not the Lucine guards, so they just kind of nod their heads as you exit and say nothing. And Meteor is now walking pretty fast. He's going, "Why do we go so much fast?"
we have to catch up with our friends. You must just keep going with us. I mean, like, you're a robot. You don't feel tired, right?
I don't know. We're tired.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. Let's just keep going.
Happy you back, Kinky.
I missed you too, buddy.
I thought you had gone into the dead place.
The dead place?
Yeah. That's where you go when you are dead.
Thanks for telling me. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I've got like nothing else to say. I'm just like, all right, this is weird.
All right, you're pushing along the path, trying to steer out of the way. It's a little bit busy now that it's like 2 p.m. So people are like bringing full bales of hay and wheat into town. There's a bunch of other carts and traffic on this road, and eventually you get to the point where you're backed up behind a few other wagons that are outgoing and not going very fast. And there's
Still
not.
near the city.
You're still pretty near the city, like, several hundred feet away. But, to the left and right of you are pretty substantial fields. Further out, turning into farmland. And you got just a pair of wagons that are carrying, looks like a light cargo, but going at like a normal, steady walking pace. And you can't really pass on the left because there's a bunch of people in the road.
Okay. And there's basically, if you go left or right, that's just the ground, right?
Yeah, it's tall
No
grass.
road.
No road.
Okay.
What? Who? Where?
You're just sucking it up for now, figuring out what to do, slowing down your pace.
That's probably the best plan, in my opinion, unless someone else has another idea.
Nope.
Okay.
What do the people look like? Do they look like just going about their business, or do they look like they've seen anything?
One reason there was this crowd of people is it looked like a bunch of caravanners who have a bunch of mules that are hauling stuff in. Maybe merchants or like low-ranking guild members, maybe. Like, they're not peasants, but they're clearly... They work with their hands. And it seems like a lot of them are traveling in a group. And then there's a couple stragglers, just kind of, that look more like peasantry.
Mm.
So it might take a while for the little band of guild members or mule traveling merchants to pass, but after that it might clear enough to pass. Well, it's going to be a few minutes.
Okay, then I guess we're gonna wait.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
And so they waited. Hey, Jacob.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where's your guy?
He's somewhere out there. He was waiting for them to get a little further away from the city and the guards before.
Does he know about them?
Yes.
How could he not know about the Kelly
No, I'm asking if he knows about them, not if he knows about Kelly Art.
fan club?
Okay. Well, if you have a plan...
You guys weren't necessarily super stealthy outside the jail, so I kind of had him put 2 and 2 together the same way the guards did, and he's waiting for you guys out there somewhere. I guess he could show up now if that's...
I don't
that's
care.
what we're doing.
I'm asking what you want. If you got a plan, then we'll go with that. But if you don't got a plan, now's an opportunity.
My plan was literally he went out on the road to wait for them to pass by outside the city, away from the guards. So if you would think that he would see this as far away enough from the guards, then
it is several thousand feet away.
All right.
So if that's sufficient,
then he's gonna approach the cart.
All right. A strange man approaches you from the left side of the road at the tail end of the group of people with their mules. Would you like to describe what this man looks like?
Yes, he's about 6 feet tall. He looks to be in his 30s, around there. He's pretty skinny. His skin is very pale. His hair is white. And some of you would notice, probably Grodger, that he looks human, but not like all the way human. Like something is a little bit off about him. His features are very symmetrical and sort of more angular than a normal humans would be. And he is carrying I forget exactly what they're called. I think it's a sham, which is it's those little. Nope, that's not. It's not a sham. It's one of those things. I found it earlier, but I didn't put it on my character sheet. It's. I am smart. I am prepared to play this character.
Nice.
Okay, it's that kind of it's a U shape with the strings going across it. Have you seen that instrument?
Like a lute or a lyre?
I think it's maybe a lyre. Hold on. Yes, a lyre. That's it. It's a lyre.
One of Dame's business.
He's carrying one of those. And he is currently approaching you at a pretty calm pace, and he doesn't seem to be like he's not running, he's not looking super excited. He's clearly approaching, but he's not saying anything yet.
Okay.
Mm.
If you guys just let him get up to the cart, he's going to introduce himself. All right. Hello there.
Holy shit!
From
Hi.
where I'm crouched at the back,
Yeah.
I'm casting Detect Thoughts.
Classic.
Interesting. I don't
Sorry,
know if I have any.
Sorry, I got.
Do I have thoughts?
I have weird stuff. No, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
If he's doing surface thoughts, I don't have anything against that. So
Yeah, it's surface
I don't,
thoughts for now.
Yeah, I don't have anything that would interact with that. I guess I guess I just got to tell you what he's thinking then.
Surface level.
Yeah. Basically, he's thinking these are the fellows that are friends of that satyr woman.
The satress, of course.
Okay.
Go.
Well,
yeah, he's just gonna say hello. I am under the. Hello. I'm under the impression that you all. Hello. I'm under the impression that you all are, in some way, with that gladiatrix, the satyress, Circus. I'm under the understanding that her common name is Cagliari. Is this correct?
I'm gonna do an insight check here.
Classic.
I get a natural 20. Is he a narc?
Well.
A narc?
Yeah. So the goal would be like, is he like? Does this feel like he's probing, or like? I mean, what is this like? Probing questions, or actually legitimately like? Do you know her?
He's pretty sure you guys
Is there any like?
are the people he's looking for.
There's no identifiable features for any of the factions that we've met thus far.
His clothes are pretty like cheap, and he's not exactly stylish. I guess I should have described this. He's basically just wearing like just cheap pants and like a sort of dirty worn peasant shirt. His boots are like worn leather. He has a knife on his hip, and he has a hip pouch that looks to be about the size of a deck of cards.
Mhm.
And then he's got the lyre on his back.
Okay. And then I will answer the question, just saying yes. We
Good
are
to hear.
her.
Good to hear. Would you mind if I accompanied you? Because I'm assuming you're headed to pursue her takers.
That's correct. We are.
Who this guy?
We're trying to figure that out right now.
Malachi sits up and asks, smooths like, I don't know if we had hay or straw or anything, pulls some out of his hair and clothes. Hello,
Hello.
and you just happened to find us?
Well, I was at the arena when everything happened, and that caught my eye. I was actually there to keep an eye on the other one.
How you catch an eye?
It's a figure of speech. I'll explain to you what it means later.
Thank you for answering his question. I wasn't sure how to respond to there. I was there to keep an eye on the Champions Guild member.
You can keep eye too?
Okay, listen, Meteor, listen. My God, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. Let me just deal with this. Listen, Meteor, you gotta
Yes?
be
It is
quiet
okay.
for a second. I'm sorry.
Is it his turn to talk?
Yes, it's his turn to talk.
Okay.
He's got
I'll
the
let you know.
talking
Okay, I'm
stick.
sorry. Okay, I'm really sorry. He's got the talking stick. Okay.
I simply was interested in your connection with that woman. She seems quite interesting. I would like to get to know her better.
Meteor leans over to
By-
Kingy and goes, "Why he use so many big words?"
Listen, he seems to be an intellectual of some type.
What an
Unlike
intellectual.
smart
Am I
person.
am I picking anything up from his mind? More like, is his surface thoughts matching what he's saying?
Um, I think so. What exactly would you pick up from surface thoughts? I'm willing to give you more information. I don't know how much information you get from this.
I think it's
How would I
like
define that?
it's like general emotions, things that are the most prevalent in your mind. Like if you have a character that walks up and goes, "I want to find Cagliari," the surface thought's going to be, "I want to find Cagliari. I want to find Cagliari. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Cagliari! I love Cagliari." So like
It
it
would
kind of
be-
depends.
It would be that he's very interested in more her as an entity and not necessarily her as a person. Um, he he saw her skills and her display of magic, and he is interested in that. That's
Okay.
what he's thinking about when he says he'd like to get to know her better.
Okay. So then Malachi says, if you were to come with us, we cannot guarantee that it would be a safe journey. What would you be able to bring to our party?
Oh,
Because we
I
cannot
have
afford dead weight.
I am quite knowledgeable in a variety of topics. Um,
Do you know what
and
river is?
I do know what a river is. Yes, I
He
grew up
is
near one.
knowledge, man.
I told you.
I have attended Bard College. I know a thing or two about magic in general, and more arcana as a topic. I know quite a lot of history. Um, I can play instruments. I know card tricks. You like card tricks? I know card tricks.
Um, I kind of say to the rest of the group, I feel like what he's saying is true, at least
Okay.
to what he's thinking.
Listen, I'm gonna ask him a question, and then you're gonna tell me if it's true or not. New guy or guy, right? What's your
Oh,
name, by the way? Did you ever introduce yourself?
I don't think I did. My name is Ventosh.
Ventosh Kingi Lotail. Pleasure to meet you. So,
Pleasure to meet you.
Cagliari, yeah. Do you think she's hot? Yes or no?
Okay.
I saw her more from a distance. I mean, she's an attractive woman, but I
Okay, so you want to get to know her better. Does this mean like you want to get to know her better, like relationship wise? Because I'm just curious, you know.
No, not really. Not really
Okay.
my thing. I don't.
All right, Malachi, what's he thinking? What's he thinking right now? Is he thinking,
Do I
man,
need
this
to
guy's
go deeper for that, or
He's more confused.
okay? Yeah,
did
I
not,
was just-
he did not mean his words in that way.
okay, because
Um,
yeah,
yeah.
just
So
doing a little bit of comedy, you know.
he's thinking. I've never really thought about a relationship. How do relationships work
oh,
normally? What do
oh,
people normally do?
okay, that's all right, dear boy. All right.
What did he
Just
say?
looking at him, question. He's not looking for that at
Okay,
this
cool.
time.
Because she's I mean,
Whoa!
listen, you can travel with us for like a little bit, but and I'm not like the only person here who gets the final judgment, but like you could travel with us for a little bit.
Do I get final judgment?
Meteor doesn't have the
Meteor, can
talking
you like
stick.
take 5 or 10 steps that way and I point towards a field?
Why?
I'll call you right back. I gotta talk with the other guys real quick.
Did I mess up?
No, I just have to ask them a question, okay?
Well,
We really
Meteor
do need to
basically
make a talking stick.
just
So
he looks like a robot, right? Like he doesn't look. He's not disguised right now. Is he?
He has a
Let me
cloak,
tell you what
so-
it look like.
I know he's a cook, but like,
So
This one,
just
unless-
question: does Meteor get a vote in the group?
He would
yes
just
or
look like
no?
he would just look like a metal man. He would look like a guy in armor with a
Pretty
cloak
much.
over him.
This is what
So
he looks
until
like
you-
with a hood.
Until you closer analyze, it should just look like a regular guy.
okay,
A
then
very
he's not,
strong guy.
not gonna do
Very
anything.
strong, tall
Yeah.
guy.
He's basically just waiting 5 or 10 feet from the cart. He's got his hand is like resting on his dagger, but not in like a he's ready to draw it way. More of like that's just where his hand went. His other hand is just like loose.
Are you guys still
He's
moving
the-
forward?
Yeah, very slowly.
What,
Guys,
the caravan pass?
Yeah, I was about to say, I thought
Yeah.
we were in a traffic jam. So
No,
then,
not
if
anymore.
the caravan, if that has passed, then we would be at least motioning to continue forward. Obviously enough to not outrun the man.
I'm just jogging alongside. Hey guys, wait.
so guys, listen. Are we gonna allow Meteor to get a vote on things now? Because I mean, like, is that a? How do you guys feel about it?
I don't think it really matters.
You don't think so, Moon Dude? Okay. Also, what Moon Dude? You're awake now?
It's
Moon
been
Dude's
like
just
that
been
for
sitting in the
literally
front of the
days.
cart for like half an hour.
Yeah, but like you've been quiet this entire time, so like technically, we were like, oh, you're awake, and then we forgot. Okay, sorry, it's been a week. Okay.
Okay.
All right, I lean out the back. Kingy leans out of the back of the car. All right, Meteor, you can come back, please.
Alright, at this point you're like 30, 40 feet ahead of him, so he starts jogging to catch back up to you. There he
His
is.
POV, we just told him to go over there and we left.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. We forgot that animals move on their own. So the answer is yes. You get a vote.
Yeah. Let's vote.
I don't really. Okay. So like. Okay.
You
So
lost your vote.
how do you explain vote? That's a great question. Okay. So do you know what numbers are?
You're literally
Numbers
explaining
like
this in one of the worst ways possible.
numbers is like when there's a thing and it has more.
Yes. So if I hold up one finger, what does that mean?
It's a finger.
You know what?
Perhaps you would learn better by demonstration.
Yeah, okay. So, all right, let all 4 of us. Sorry, Vintage. Actually, Vintage, you can vote on this. All right, all of us, because 5 people, we could at least get like an odd number at least. All right, so let's all vote. For that's a great question. I don't know what's okay. Boiled eggs or pickled eggs? I'm in favor of pickled eggs. I raise my hand.
Nobody else raises their hands.
All right, so you see, I casted 1 vote, and all in favor of boiled eggs, raise thy hand. I put my hand down.
Malakai's hand goes up.
And he put
Ventosh
his
raises a
like,
hand.
half up.
I'm abstaining.
Okay, so besides Roger, Moondude, Malachi, and Vantash here voted that they liked boiled eggs. That means each one of them had one vote, which means that they all voted to more than my one vote where I liked pickled eggs. Do you understand?
Roll for instruction.
Instruction?
Yeah, remember the custom skill that I gave you?
I rolled a 3.
He goes, so numbers is when you win at the game, so that's the pickle.
Yeah, no.
I don't get it then.
Pickled
You know what?
egg.
The next time we can vote on something, we'll vote on it. Okay?
That's all right.
Pickled eggs.
Listen,
But in
I
favor
had to
of
think of
Ventosh,
something. Okay.
in favor of having Ventosh, he might be useful.
Well,
Can he join Foreign Legion?
good question. I don't think he joined Foreign Legion just yet.
But can he?
I don't know, Ventash. What are your skills? Are you good at stabbing people up close or no?
I'm more. Usually, if I am in a fight, I hire other people to fight for me, and I sort
All
of
right,
help
Meteor.
them
He's
from,
not in
from
the
a
Foreign
distance.
Legion. I'm sorry.
Can I leave Foreign Legion?
No, that's our thing.
Uh,
Okay, fine. You can leave Foreign Legion. I'll be in Foreign Legion by myself then.
Wait,
Foreign
did you
Legion
say you
hurt.
hire people?
Oh no.
Like mercenaries.
Oh, you do. Which seems to I didn't mean to judge, not just based on your clothing. One wouldn't want to assume, but
Got him.
so it seems to me that you're in possession of some sort of wealth. Dollar signs are in Malakai's eyes at this point.
Ooh.
Not at the moment, and normally they don't cost that much. I've got maybe 15 gold on me at the moment.
The dollar signs immediately fade. Okay.
Just asking it, love.
He did just jump. At this point, also, I guess motion to jump into the wagon. We can keep our
Ventosh?
pace. Yes.
No, but there's no room. I'm
Put him in the
actually
middle. Break the grid.
no. No. If I make him big mode, he can go in the middle.
Just make a 2x2 they in the wagon.
No,
Make the wagon not a square. Make it a.
I can't.
No, you
It can
can't
only
do
be
that.
square.
That would be part of the map.
One of the horses.
Anyway,
That would be mean. There's no room.
moving forward. There's
wagon
definitely
they.
enough room.
No, I'm actually enforcing that the wagon's not big enough for 5 people. Get nay.
Wait, fine, jeez.
Mhm.
Is this an open wagon or is there a roof?
It was a canvas roof.
There's definitely
Okay.
enough room for 5 people.
No. See, look, no room.
Definitely way more than enough room for 5
Fine. He can go in. But it's going to increase the temperature inside, and you're going to have to make Constitution saving throws above a DC 1.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure the airflow
I
is
have a
more
plus
than
6
enough
con.
to
I could fail that.
That's
even
it.
out the
You've all challenged me
increase.
too much. Make Constitution saving throws with advantage. The CR1. And if you fail, you instantly die.
I get it, 18.
Alright, you live. Congratulations.
You're
Alright.
the only one. Everyone else died.
Yeah, everyone else died. Sorry. In other news, are you guys picking up the pace now?
Yes.
Cool. The pace has been picked up. And Meteor's going to have to start lightly jogging to keep up. And then he says, how come everyone in wagon except me?
What? Could you say that again?
How come everyone in wagon except me?
Because you're too beautiful to be in here.
You're also strong, so strong.
Yes, and that.
I don't get it. Why?
You're too big. You'll destroy the wagon, unfortunately.
Oh, I destroy everything, I guess.
Well, don't worry. Are you tired?
I don't know. I don't know what tired feel like.
Do you feel like in pain?
Yes.
Oh, guys, I think we should stop for a second.
Right.
I don't know if
Just
that's
fucking looks
helpful.
at
Ooh, you know what?
Thingy.
That's true. That's not. Yeah. Meteor, do you think you could just like keep up for a little longer?
I keep up, but always pain.
Always
Alright, we're good.
pain.
Just keep moving.
All right.
Speed increases.
Okay, so the next time we come to a city, we'll take you to a doctor. Okay?
Yeah,
Does
'cause
he
that's
ever
a
make
no.
me feel better?
He will make you feel better. Yes.
Sometime when it feel pain, it because I'm in foreign region and get hit by a tree. That's one pain. But other
Yeah.
pain is when my dad not love me.
Ah. Okay. So those are two different types of pain. One of them is physical, and the other one is emotional. I can
They
only
both
help with
make
one.
me feel bad.
Excuse me.
It's same thing. They make me feel bad.
I know, but like, listen, we can help with one significantly more than we can help with the other.
My dad?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm explaining to the new guy that this is normal. I've just joined myself, and this is pretty normal fare.
I wasn't sure if it'd be rude to ask or if,
Yeah, he's like my son.
Oh, that mean I get a new dad and old dad, not the real dad?
Okay, so let's say that I'm like your uncle instead, okay?
Not know what that is.
Your dad's
Full
brother.
older
So I'm
versions
like your
can't
dad,
be.
What
but I'm not
brother?
your dad. Huh?
What brother?
Sibling.
What?
So
You literally just used a more complicated word to explain a simpler word.
Okay, so when a mom and a dad have
Oh, God.
kids, right?
You're literally just doing this awfully.
You do it, Roger. You explain it then.
I don't have the instructing skill.
Malachi just says all it means, Meteor, is that it's somebody who cares for you greatly and will
Okay.
make sure that you are all right.
Oh, thanks, Malachi. I appreciate
And I
it.
don't have the instructing skill.
So are you brother?
Yes.
That good. Am I brother?
Yeah. You're my like brother, I
Well,
guess.
but I thought I'm Meteor.
Well, brother is something different than Meteor.
But-
Meteor is name.
But name not brother.
No, you're named Meteor, but you are brother.
Is the traffic clear by now or no?
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
clear. You guys are going in meteors, having to huff and puff. Theoretically,
I'm looking
you
at the
go in
road,
this
and
way.
as soon as the road kind of like we get quite the distance, and it's like starts like being less traveled.
Mhm.
Is it possible to like identify any recent tracks?
Yeah, sure. Let me update my funny time code so I can keep track of the funny time codes. Let me see. It's gonna be this, and it's gonna be this, and we're gonna say you've been traveling for like an hour or so. About 15-20 minutes of that wasn't at a great pace, but you've picked it up since then. And the road is now opened up now that you're further out. There's a couple farmers working in the fields because it's about harvest time. It's about to be over, so they're really working their butts off now for the day. But pretty much everyone else is not really on the road at this point. You're too far out from any of the shops exterior to the town. The problem is the road is just messy, and it's clear that there are tracks, but identifying fresh ones versus new ones is going to be very difficult because it's clearly heavily traveled. Now,
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't mean you can't try, but you're going to have a heck of a time.
All right. Going for the roll.
All right.
13.
Okay, so there are carriage tracks. And clearly, problem is there's a bunch of carriage tracks, and they're not that old. Judging by how frequently traveled it is, any tracks you see clearly, instead of just kind of like a muddy trampled mess are probably fresher, but you don't really know if this is like 8 hours ago versus like 30 minutes ago fresh. You aren't used to seeing this level of traffic. One pair of tracks would be a lot easier to pinpoint, but it's not. So it has been traveled by carriages in the past like day, but that doesn't really help.
Mhm. All right.
Holy crunch.
We just continue forward, I guess, then.
Okay, maintaining a steady pace. About how many miles per hour would you say you're going?
What?
How many miles per hour are you going?
How fast can this go?
All right.
Depends on how hard you push the horses. Because you can probably, if we're going at a pace that's like pretty fast, we're probably going 3 to 4 miles per hour. Yeah, 4 is like
It's
a
up
really
to
fast walking
15.
pace.
But on average, hold up, the website's loading. 10 to 15, averaging terrain, weather, and other factors. Trotting is 15, galloping and walking. Oh,
We can't push it to the max
Yeah.
because Meteor is not.
yes.
Yeah.
Wait, we can't push it to the max because he won't be able to catch up?
We don't know that yet, but
Did we do a test run of his speed?
yeah, but we didn't do an endurance run.
Okay.
Yeah. I believe his speed was like 40 or
15 miles
something,
an hour.
So
You're saying you're going 15 miles an hour?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you actually like picked it up into a sprint then?
No,
No.
a sprint would be 17 to 18 miles an hour.
Okay. A hearty gallop.
We're on trotting specifically.
Okay.
A gallop
Trotting speed for a horse that's carrying a wagon 15 miles per hour?
walking would be 12 to 13.
where are you getting
Galloping
this
is 7
Yeah,
to
info
where
8.
is this?
From equindesire.com.
Is that just for a horse?
It's for a how fast can a horse-drawn wagon go?
Okay,
Oh, okay.
I see.
Ooh, warhorse breeds. Hold up, I'll be right back.
Okay. Guess we'll go with that. Why not? Now that's
I'm
just
looking
going
at,
to be the standard.
like roll 20 and it has travel pace and it is not that.
Trotting
Well,
should
it says it's based on terrain, weather, and other factors.
Uh-huh.
Terrain should be relatively consistent. Weather, as far as I know, is
It's
relatively
clear right
fine.
now. Yeah.
And we're not anywhere close to being really encumbered. We're probably at like 50% wagon capacity. So
Well, how much does everyone weigh?
I weigh like 100.
Rude.
It's about
Well-
like 150 per person on average you can use. Well, with the gear, it's probably more like 200 per person.
Moondude weighs 20 pounds.
Specifically
Mhm.
weigh like
How light are
150.
you all? What?
Moondude does not weigh 20 pounds.
I just took I found the range for my character. And the middle or lower than average was 190. That's what my character is. How light do you guys think people are?
I'm like 150
Alright, hold on. Description.
in
Moondude
total
is
with all
200
my stuff.
I guess you are kind of on the shorter end. So you'd be lighter.
I also like hemorrhaged as much as I could get rid of. So I'm really only carrying the essentials. So like 170 now, because I added that in.
For reference, these are like little baby wagons. That's why it is. This is kind of an irrelevant tangent, but it is also kind of important for context. The wagons that they're referencing are the little farming wagons, which is like 1 to 2 dudes in the front and then a cargo capacity for like 400, 500 pounds. This is a much bigger wagon. Like
And
this
there's-
is,
yeah.
and there's
So this is more
5
of a-
people in it.
Is this more of a carriage?
Yes.
Okay.
Closer to a carriage, but even then carriages are pretty dang light because it's usually they're not that sturdy. Like this thing is designed to haul cargo, so it's heavier, whereas a wagon that's just carrying passengers is going to be a lot lighter. So 15 is like way up there. I'm saying like if you're gonna haul it, like absolutely haul it and push the horses, you're gonna get like 12. And if you're going like a steady pace, it's like 8, 9, 10.
Whatever.
Okay. I mean, it doesn't.
This thing specifically says that if you just put the wagon that you described, that it couldn't carry up to 2,500 pounds is the thing that they're working for the numbers that they're getting,
Okay.
and we are way under that.
I see.
But I mean, it's you do whatever you want to do.
I don't know.
That's why when you asked us, I'm like, I don't know how fast we're
Neither
going.
do I, and I had not considered it before the start of the campaign. The problem is, I'm the perfectionist that goes, it must be accurate. So now we have to waste half an hour doing this.
D&D has rules for this. You can find them.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up right now.
It doesn't particularly matter. Like, we can keep going, but we should have the answer by the end of this session. Because all I really need to track is your relative pace to them.
So, from mounts and vehicles, for short spans of time, up to an hour, animals can ride at a gallop for about an hour, covering twice the usual distance for a fast pace. So the fast pace is 400 feet or like 4 miles an hour. Normal pace is 3 miles an hour. Slow is 2 miles an hour.
That's really low.
Yeah,
But they're saying for an hour, at least they can ride at double that fast pace.
Mm-hmm.
But there is a penalty to like perception scores and stuff.
Okay.
Fast pace gives you -10 to perception.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
You guys can't see anything.
There's a feat to get around that too, or like class features to get around that.
Yes.
All right. Well, based on that, let's go in the middle ground between real life and what D&D says. It says the fast pace is 4, and you can go up to an hour at twice that speed.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then let's say you can haul like 10 miles an hour. And that's like pretty much as fast as you want to reasonably go before you start like really exhausting the horses. We'll say it's 10. Again, it doesn't really matter for my purposes, but it actually very much does matter because I do have to physically track your distance on the map. That's why it actually matters. It doesn't really matter for this session. It matters later because I have to measure, like I have mile counts for the distances between these places. So I need to know basically exactly how fast you're traveling so I can calculate how long it's going to take to do that. For future reference. That's why this is important. Okay, so we'll say you are going 10 miles per hour, and you want to try to do that for a full hour unless otherwise stopped?
Sure.
Okay. And during that time, do we want to roll perception with, what is it, disadvantage? What does it give you? Or is it -10?
It's more to the passive perception.
Okay, passive perception. All right, that's not that big of a deal.
It would be a -10 because we're doing double the pace, yeah.
Okay. In that case, you guys start picking up the pace. Getting to about 10 miles an hour, and the horses are strained, and at first they're having trouble, but once they get momentum going, they're just chugging along. So accelerating was a bit of a slog, but once you guys are up to speed, you're up to speed. Every now and again, the path gets a little rough, or not the best, because it is just a dirt path, and it's not always completely level or completely well-maintained the further out you get. So there are times where you'll lose a mile an hour or two, and it's annoying, and it's a little bumpy, but the horses pick up pace pretty quickly again once they're into the groove of it. And at this point, Meteor is light jogging behind you, going, "This way faster. Is this what make tired?"
And you said he's like light jogging. He's not even sprinting.
No, he's light jogging.
Oh, cool.
This is what make tired.
Are you just saying that to yourself?
Yes.
Oh, it's -5 to passive perception, not -10. My bad.
Interesting. Okay. So after about 10 or 15 minutes of this, Meteor says, "How long we go fast?"
So we find Cagliari.
Okay.
Or need to take a break.
Well, how far? Okay, so let's assume we just kept going at that pace that entire time for the hour.
Yeah.
How far would we have gotten?
Well, if you're going 10 miles an hour for an hour.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm slamming?
Are we still in a village? Are we in a forest? Are we?
Okay, well, here's the thing. I have to do math.
Okay.
Alright, this is where things get cracked. This is the other reason
Yep.
I needed to nail down relative speed. So, I'm going to do math now. So, give me a moment. Because basically, let me describe your scenery. I don't know if I can multitask and do the math at the same time, but to set the scene, you pretty much transition from coniferous forest to deciduous forest. And it's fairly gradual. You end up going downhill for quite a bit of time as you're weaving through the mountains. Your elevation was a good bit higher, so it gets a little bit warmer. Not super noticeable. The grass gets a little bit more lush, and there's a little bit more wildlife now. It's much less that you're in an open field with farms, and now you're really kind of just trekking through the woods. Every now and again, there's a clearing and a little plains, but you'll see the occasional deer every now and again hightail it out of there, drinking from the tall grass. At one point, you pass a small, I hesitate to call it a lake, a pond, with a couple of deer that just kind of look over, and a bunch of them book it out of there, except one buck who just kind of looks at you like, that stupid face that a buck does when it looks up and it's chewing its grass, and it's just like, yep. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, he does that. Well, the other ones run away. It's pretty chill. There hasn't been anything crazy, hasn't been any disruptions, and the path is mostly empty. Aside from the average wandering guy with a walking stick who looks like he's out on a hike, who just kind of veers off the road so that he doesn't get in your way, or every now and again a guy that just looks like he's hauling goods into town who, slows down and makes sure that he gives you a wide enough berth. Okay, or girth. What is the thing where you say you make sure there's enough width?
Berth.
It is berth. Is it like BERTH?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if that was correct. All right, now it's math time. Because we said this going this, which means that they're that far, which is kind of cracked.
Oh, while Trevor does that, guys, do we have water and stuff for the horses?
We have food. We probably would stop whenever we find any type of river or whatever.
Since we just passed a lake, I was wondering, should we?
There should be one nearby. Google enhance image.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we should probably stop there.
So can I? Yeah, because I can freeze us some water for about an hour.
Oh, look at this ice cube guy. Yeah, alright, well, let's do that. Take a break from riding. Stretch our legs, let the horses rest, let them eat, etc. Drink.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is looking cracked. I might have to slow this down. Because I'm looking at the numbers. I'm running the math, and this just breaks everything. Literally every D&D thing is broken by this. So we might have to technically say it's 5.
So you say.
I do, and the reason is, if we're judging by the criteria for walking, this was so ridiculously outpaced. If you could just do a 10 mile per hour spurt, just then there's no reason to travel on foot.
The speeds on our character sheet are meant to be us going
Yeah,
all out,
I know.
moving as fast as we can during
Right.
combat. So that's not even like our normal travel speed.
I know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Where did you find the reference on it?
Player's Handbook, page 181, 182.
All right, cool. Then I can just open that up. If I can
I just want to side note. My neighbor, I think, is cleaning his car. That's not the important part, but he's got the default Android phone sound. So all I hear is doo 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 doo.
Okay. All right.
And it's just kind of surreal because it's really quiet, and then doo 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 doo.
Cool.
Interesting. Why?
Thank you
why,
for sharing.
It's loud enough that you could hear it?
Yeah, that's how loud it
That's
is,
kind of crazy.
Interesting.
and it's outside. So.
Wagons don't even give you a speed. Only mounts that give you a speed.
Well, 'cause,
hmm
I mean, it would just be speed of mount times whatever the weight.
It said characters and wagons, carriages, or other land vehicles choose a pace as normal. So we can choose how fast we want to go, slow we want to go, etc.
Yep.
All right, we go 135 miles a second.
I don't have it broken out the same way. I don't know if I'm on the right thing. I'm on a mounts and vehicles page in chapter 5 equipment.
It's
Is that where it is or no?
I have it under. I just sent you a link, by the way.
Alright, yeah,
Um,
I'm just streamer mode. Adventuring, it's totally different. It's chapter 8. Alright.
Whoa. Chapter
Shown in the
8.
travel pace table.
It's on page 182.
Yeah, I can just do that.
Yeah, that's where we're getting
Oh,
the info from.
I see. And that's where it says you can do double your certain pace, and where's the penalty written out?
Oh, on the table.
the penalty is on the table and under effects.
No, the penalty for if you double your speed based on whatever your pace is. Because you said you could do that
Oh.
for an hour, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't give it a penalty. It just says you can do it for an hour, up to an hour.
Okay, so basically you can go 8 miles an hour for an hour.
For an hour. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to use that, because that will not break the world as much as everything else is.
Yeah, we would need to get
Yeah.
fresh mounts every 8 to 10 miles to keep it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to do that, which means that you're going to get that far, which is really easy, and then they're going to get this far, which basically, yeah, that pretty much works out. Okay. All right. You ride probably for what is close to an hour without a whole lot of interruption. And at some point, Meteor stops talking and just kind of gets into a groove. And, you know, you've kind of joked about him being a robot before, but now he really looks like a robot because he has just gone full, like, perfectly
Terminator 2.
articulated. Yeah, Terminator 2 perfectly articulated run cycle. Like, it just looks mechanical. It looks rigid. Just arm up, arm down, arm up, arm down. Just locked and loaded in there in that mentality. You get the point though where your horses are pretty dang tired, so they start to slow down maybe at like the 50 or 50 some minute mark probably, and then it gets a little bit harder for them to keep up, and eventually they just kind of, unless otherwise prodded, they just kind of trail back down to going 4 miles per hour. Anyone who's interested, roll for me a perception check.
Perception.
Dirty 20.
Brilliant.
A 16.
Who's got
18.
Who's got the highest? It's dirty 20.
It says the fly.
I think I do. At
It
18.
might be the dirty 20.
No,
It
dirty
would
20.
only be the dirty 20.
Oh, there's a 30-20? My bad. Never mind.
No.
All right, Mr. Dirty 20. What direction are you looking?
I'd probably be looking out the back of the cart if I'm honest.
Yeah. You're just kind of staring at like the little wake, if that's the right way to put it, of the dirt and sand kicking up from the wheels of the carriage. And
Honestly, I'm probably looking at Meteor a lot. Like, what the
Yeah.
heck is going on with this guy?
Okay.
What a machine!
Actually, if that's the case, you notice that there's in fact not a man in there. And you look at his joints as they're moving, and they look like they're just made of solid wood with components attaching the limbs as it juts forward. So, clearly a construct of some sort. And Kingy, did you get an 18? You said?
I did get an 18.
Where are you looking?
I'm looking all around.
That's a cop out. Where are you looking?
Okay. I'm looking.
Where do you want to start? All right, let's go with
Where
that.
do I want to start? I want to start. I kind of want to do an arc. I want to start from my left. I'm on the left. I want to start from the left of the wagon, and I kind of
Okay.
want to like look around
Well,
in, like an arc.
There is a canvas blocking your immediate view to the left and
Okay.
right.
Well,
So-
I'd like to like poke my head out the back.
Okay.
Maybe.
You poke his head out the back and he looks around and he sees fields. You actually come to an opening after you've been going through the forest for quite some time. So on the left is a fairly large field that is at the base of a mountain. It could more accurately maybe be described as a meadow rather than a field. Pretty tall grass leading up to the mountainside and short rock face plateaus. Only a few, maybe like 60, 70 feet off of the path. It looks like you're going into a valley between two mountains at this point, which wasn't super evident when you were deeper in the forest. Now that there's a clearing, you can actually see the base of the mountain that you're at. Anything else you want to look at?
That's all. That's all to my left.
That's all to your left.
I'd like to look to my right.
All right, you're gonna have to shove Malakai out of the way.
Excuse me, Malachi. I'm sorry, but I need to look over in the general direction.
All right. Guess what you see? Trees.
Guess? Oh. Ooh.
It's lots of
Vietnam.
trees. Yep.
Anyway.
It's not jungle,
wait.
but it's trees.
So question.
Yeah.
We did pass that tree, but the lake from before, or is this here?
A little pond you already passed.
I thought we
Did
stopped.
you hear when we were talking about collecting water and stopping to get
You
our
could have
horses?
very easily done that, yes.
Okay.
So if that's what you would have liked to done there, let it be done.
Well, we talked about letting our steeds rest there.
Okay. For how long?
How long does a horse need to rest?
Just until they just
Like
stop
15 minutes or
slurping.
whatever?
Do an animal handling check.
I am the most handling man.
I'm gonna give him
Most handily
guidance.
Mandally.
I finally said it before he did the thing. So you get to add a D4.
Let me tell you.
What'd you get?
You got
7.
7?
Oh.
You don't really want to push him too much, so you're leaning like 15 minutes. Just to be safe.
15 minutes.
And so they waited for 15 minutes. And then they got to this point. Alright, do we want to do anything else that wasn't explicitly done?
No.
Okay. This will affect the trap population. So, alright. So now,
We have to stabilize the ecosystem.
yes. Now, Grouger Griff, now that the path has opened up, you clearly see more ahead of you, and now that you've slowed down, you see what is clearly a fresh pair of tracks. You can tell because of the way that it is. The dirt, you see, it's been lifted, unsettled. It has not been yet blown away by the winds, and therefore you surmise this dirt has not been blown by the winds, therefore it must be within the past hour that something traveled here.
We're close. They're only maybe an hour ahead of us now. And I'm gonna pick up some dirt and eat it. Just kidding, we're just
Incredible.
gonna keep going.
Alright, so you march onwards at a steady pace, and slowly you transition into what is clearly a very intense and shallow and narrow valley. Rock walls close in on either side of you. It becomes a little bit spooky because there's not a whole lot of room to go left or right. And you're traveling like this for quite some time. Until eventually, finally, the path opens up a bit more and you transition back from the gravel that was letting your way here back to dirt as it opens up to a little bit of greenery. And you enter an area of the valley surrounded by trees bordering the valley, but in the center it's open field. And actually, there's a lake. And the road sort of snakes around to pass very deliberately by the edge of the lake. And at the lake, there is a...
We're gonna go right through the lake.
You're not going to go right through the lake. You're going right to the left of the lake.
The GPS says go through the lake.
Right to the
There's
left
a
of the
lake
lake.
there. It says go this way. Yeah.
So, what you see is in fact a fisherman. A lone fisherman who sits with his wooden rod fishing in this little lake. Important note about the fisherman, it is a bird, more specifically a kenku.
With an exposed neck.
with an exposed neck.
Write that one down.
So as you pass the lake, the Kenku kind of looks over to you with the cold, dead, black raven bird eyes. Very difficult to read a Kenku because of their eyes. Just kind of staring.
Yeah, what are you looking at?
The Kenku squawks like a raven. Like a raven would squawk. Sounds like a raven because of the way that it is. Watch this. This is gonna be magic. Google, show me the sound of a raven. Just.
Oh, like the wings of an eagle. And the squawk
Yeah,
of a
that was
raven.
great.
I guess.
Incredible ambience.
It's just so loud.
So the Kenku is just kind of squawking at you.
Go faster, go faster.
All right.
Roll with the windows.
All right. Gonna do something real quick. Roger, what's your passive perception? Isn't it really
18.
passive perception? 18?
No, 16. And then do I get any minuses because we're speed or whatever?
Nah, you're not going that fast. Or are you? I closed the page. I don't feel like doing it anyway. There's no way you would fail this roll anyway, based on what they rolled. So, you pass pretty close to the Kenku just because the path passes by the lake, and the Kenku very clearly does something to the back wheel of the cart. Something.
All right. Everybody
We
get
talking something magical, or literally does he like reach out and do something to it as we pass by?
Well, you didn't. I don't actually.
I'm trying to
did
clarify
notice
for
that.
the.
Yeah. I know. I'm trying to figure out whether you actually did or didn't because the roll was trash. So it's entirely possible that Ventas saw it as well. Something was physically done, probably not magically done.
Okay.
And it's not long before you hear a little.
Mm-hmm. All right. I guess we stop.
All right.
Come to a stop.
What are you doing?
Are we still pretty close to that lake?
You are very close to that lake. It was not long before the whatever happened. Whatever
Okay.
happened. So?
I'm looking at it.
Oh, you're looking at the wheel?
Mm-hmm.
There's just a giant tree branch wedged in the Stokes, and it looks like it got buried in the mud by the lake and cracked one of the Stokes on the wheel, and now the wheel is not in great shape.
Mm-hmm. We prepared for this.
We don't happen to have a spare, do we?
We should.
The Kenku walks up to you and goes, "I run into some trouble."
I kill him.
Ah!
Yeah, but just a bit of trouble. That hurt. Ow.
I can help.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Insight check.
Go for it.
Yeah. Can I also roll one too?
Oh, yeah.
He melts.
What'd you get?
16.
This
I
man...
got it.
This man has, well, not even a man because it's a female Kenku, because you can tell because of the way that she is. This woman has nothing but bad intentions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got a 17. So.
Oh yeah, you know what's up.
All right. I'm gonna run her up.
Where's
I'm gonna keep her
Malakai?
pestering. He's hiding.
But he's gone.
You.
He's
I
really
left-
well hidden.
Probably deleted him accidentally.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. Whoopsie
He's used
doopsies.
He's
thought he
used to
was
different
wedged
universes.
inside of-
Wait. No.
Yeah, he's still inside. Yeah,
No, he's not. I just put him back.
that's a new one.
This is a
Oh.
new one. I put him back. Alright, anyway. It's relevant. Like I said, this Kenku has nothing but bad intentions.
It's gonna be crazy when we find out that Weeby fell out like 4 miles back.
Yeah.
I see Grodger doing all this, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him Bardic Inspiration.
Heroic.
For 10 minutes, you can choose an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw, and add a d8 to it after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome.
All right.
Keep that in mind.
All right. You'd be like, well, what can you do to help?
I can fix.
You can fix.
I
I
fix.
use- I use message and I point at Grodger and I go, she can most definitely not fix.
I can respond, right?
I'm pretty
Mhm.
sure. Yeah.
You can.
Oh.
You just like mumble it under your breath.
Yeah. Oh, I know. And then I'm gonna go, oh, really? Wow.
Kenku just kind of tilts her head, and then her eyes
How convenient.
kind of squint a little bit, and he goes, "Convenient broken wheel, isn't?"
Yeah. What are you gonna do to help?
No friends.
Okay.
I know friends.
Oh god, I
Follow.
thought you said no friends, and I just went, all right. Where's this going?
She picked up on that and added a little clarifier.
Unfortunately, you are maidenless.
Alright, so the Kenku bank pedals and then gestures
Just
with the weird
started the
claw
game.
hand and goes, "Come, I show friend.
Uh-huh.
Help fix."
No one leave the cart.
Not a single person moves.
Kenku says, "Can bring them to you."
Do I do the violence now or later?
If you're saying that using the message,
He's thinking it to himself, I'm pretty sure.
oh, because I was about to say do all the violence.
All right.
Meteor looks down at the Kenku and just walks up and goes, "What is you?"
You're smashed.
Meteor rolls for intimidation. It gets a 1. And the Kenku looks and goes,
Kenku robs him. It's like
"I'm a
Romania.
bird. Woman. Kenku. What that? Bird.
No, not this again.
I know bird. You big bird.
Self-fulfilling
Yes.
loop.
You big moron.
It's sustaining.
Hey, listen here, you little shit! Don't talk to my buddy like that.
The Kenku might too. Hey, listen here, you little.
Yeah, listen here, you little. I could eat you for breakfast if I wanted to, little man.
Can help. Can help.
Can
Why
help,
so
can help. Well, how about you
hostile?
do some help and get the fuck out of here?
Not one my help, not my problem.
Okay, then leave.
Very well.
Throw it to the back of the neck.
I'm going to. I'm sorry, I don't know if this is going to help. I'm going to cast Mind Sliver on him.
It's a she, but yeah.
On her,
Uh-huh.
yeah. Gonna say like
No.
Yami Yugi from back in the day. Mind Crush!
Uh-huh.
So you have to make
So
Wisdom
your mind's
saving
crushed.
throw.
You're dead. It's
intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw. It's gonna kill me. Well, that's a fail. You don't even need to give me the DC.
Okay. So you're gonna take 2d6. Okay, alright. 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And from your next saving throw, you subtract 1d4.
She just crumples onto the floor in a ball.
we ride.
Did we fix the wheel?
We fix the wheel.
Yeah. Does everyone understand what just happened?
There was a bird. It
And-
came.
and now there's not.
We told it to fuck off. It left.
It didn't leave.
Melted.
It's
just
it's on the
collapsed on the
ground,
ground.
collapsed.
It's dead.
Is it breathing?
Happens.
Nope.
Happens to us.
Okay, so here's what I listen, guys. Here's what I think. That could be dinner tomorrow.
There's a little Kenku on the other side of the pond who just comes who comes out
Don't do
who
the
comes
second
out of
exercise.
the woods. Two little Kenku. Two little Kenku who wander out of the woods behind the lake and look over.
She's not dead, so I suggest we just get out of here.
You know, that's true.
All right, we're gonna push. Yeah, we'll go while pushing the wheel a bit, so that we can get like out of the general area, and then once we're out of the general area,
Do you have
we'll
to
stop
repair
and
the
try to
spokes
fix
at
it.
all, or is
Okay.
it just this thing that was stuck in the wheel?
It's,
One of the
spoke is
stokes
broken,
broke.
so
The wheel is broken, but we have.
Does
Well,
anybody know how to fix it?
replacements.
Does anybody have anything we can use to fix it? Or
I do have a crafting skill.
He does
I
have
can
a
try for
crafting
crafting.
please,
Let's try for
Ooh.
crafting.
All right, I try for crafting.
Uh-huh.
Don't forget your bardic inspiration if
Yeah.
you want to add
Ooh,
that.
I'm gonna
important.
need that bardic inspiration.
Important. Yeah.
Put
Definitely
another
need
D8
that.
on there.
All right, we inspired the bardic. Ooh, hit us with a 14 for
Ugh.
crafting.
Oof. Okay. So you cobble something together. Now most of the stoke is
We
intact.
also
It's
have
snapped down the
spare
middle.
wheels.
You do. Now the stoke is snapped down the middle. You join up the pieces of wood again and kind of slip them into where they were. And now you just need something to bolster it. So you get a little bit of cloth from a place, and you do a little knot around it so it'll hold steady. And the wheel starts rolling, and it's holding up.
All right, let's book it.
6 feet later, an explosion happens.
Okay.
The wheel is gone.
Meteor is just kind of standing over the Kenku as you guys take off and goes, "What happened?
She's taking a nap. Tell her goodbye.
Bye bye."
Oh, you totally
And then walks-
brain melted.
walks away. The meteor.
I sometimes you have to do hard things.
Sometimes, listen, I understand. You have to do hard things. That's
Right.
why, that's why we have, Bahamut to, guide us,
You guys
Oh,
lost the Knights Who Say Knee. You guys lost a little bit of time there. Not too much. Could have been worse. So, it's the little things in life. And eventually you get out of this area and start picking up a bit more of the pace you are at. Roger, the tracks are still there. The problem is, there's not really any sign that you're catching up or falling behind. Every time you see it, you can just look at the dirt. I mean, you can feel the wind, and it's not the windiest in the valley, but there is a wind blowing from the direction you're going. So presumably, a lot of the upkick dust on the sides of either of the wheels would be, swept away if it were left too long to like topsoil. It's still there, but again, all that tells you is that you're within an hour, and hence the problem.
okay. So we've been traveling from Terabor.
Uh-huh.
Is there any way we can do like a history check or something if we recognize like where exactly we are, like what we're close to?
You could try, sure.
Can I try it too?
Yes.
Wow, another dirty 20.
There you go. I got a 20 as well.
Okay.
Hey!
You are fairly certain that you are coming to the end of the mountain range. You're not in any of the major mountains anymore, but you are still in the valley bordering the forest south of the range. So there's going to get a point where you come across an intersection, and you're probably pretty close to that. And that's the intersection that's the bypass of Terabor that leads north back up to Koroskir. And then continuing straight down the road is going to lead south to Namir. You're probably pretty dang close to that, traveling through the valley here.
Okay.
So the tracks seem to be leading towards Namir, or
I mean, that's really the only way forward. It's more so,
Yeah.
you've been traveling way more west than you have south.
okay,
But it's the only path down. So,
gotcha.
yeah. There's only like one or two ways it could be going if this is the caravan.
So we need to go south to go west to Lucine.
You need to go west to go south to go further west.
Well, yeah, I meant in our end goal, regardless of where we are right now, is to go south so we can go west to Lucine.
Yep.
That's what
Well, I am wondering. It might be a bit hard to push their horses for that long. They might rest either in Namir or Konigreek.
Konigreek is way far south. If they really hightail it, they could maybe get to Fort DuPont. That would be really pushing it.
So yeah, I think we want to try and get to one of those places.
Sounds good.
Is there any way? Are there any spells that any of you might know that could get word to Namir to have them stall, or is that?
I think I pushed it with my long range spells for today.
I can't cast
Uh,
spells.
What about our resident bard? What can he do?
I'm afraid I don't have any sending.
Can
Can
we inspire the question? Is it possible to inspire the horses?
Yes.
Okay.
The horses roll to go further. They feel
Yeah, it's-
inspired.
A creature. I mean,
Yeah. Meteor pipes up and says, "Can I cast spell?"
Can you?
I don't
Sure,
know.
if you
Use a
could
laser.
try, go right ahead, buddy.
How do you cast spell?
You work.
Also, what is spell?
It's magic.
Is that like I'm magic, right?
Yeah.
You are.
So
Definitely.
that means I cast spell, right?
That means you can spell that right,
It's-
but
It takes a lot of practice.
How do I
Yes.
practice spell?
depends on what kind of spells you like to cast. I
I
attended
want to cast spell
a-
that makes us go fast.
that
Wait.
is
Could we?
not easy.
But no. That would be crazy. We couldn't put the harness around Meteor, could we? No. But that's crazy.
I can pull.
They do what with the horses?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Well-
that's why it's crazy.
You can tie them with a rope and to the back of the wagon. They would follow the wagon.
You
It's
can
called
sell
a
them
horse
too.
a horse string.
You think I can go fast?
I think you're the fastest person I've ever met.
You saw me run. Can I pull?
Yes,
He's gonna
I
kill us.
did.
Let's wait until the horses are tired before we even attempt this.
He's gonna go, ooh, butterfly, and we're gonna go off the chasm.
Well, also, what's,
That's-
what's probably even more likely is that he's gonna
That's also
move
fair.
too fast, and the
cart will
the
break.
the connectors or the yeah,
I don't
are
know.
just gonna shatter. All right.
All right. So you continue as you were before, and you're making pretty good pace. And it's not too long before you're at the intersection that I mentioned, about to exit the Hylian mountain or the barrier mountain range. Excuse me. Um, and there is in fact a little dinky wooden sign with an arrow on it, and etched in pretty fairly well done calligraphy is a little word that says Coruscare. And another sign that points from the direction you came, saying Terrabor.
Okay.
We go the third direction.
The direction remaining does not have a sign, because Namir is not cool. But Namir is surely in that direction.
So
So,
would it not say like Kuningrik or something?
well, that's a good question. Probably does. Yeah, throw it in there. Throw it in Kunny Group.
Whoop.
Alright. So, you continue down the path. Let's see here. Are we just traveling until there's no more traveling to travel?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Well, the good news is you made very good pace. The bad news is we started at like 2 p.m. It's now 5 p.m. So it's gonna get dark again. And it's not too much longer before the sun sets. You're looking at the twilight hour here. You can get a little bit more distance before the sun sets. And the problem is, let's see. Let's run some numbers here.
How far does light extend? 30
What?
feet?
What do you mean?
If
Oh, the light
casting-
cantrip. I'm pretty sure it's 30 feet of bright and then 30 feet of dull. Or dim, excuse me.
Light the cantrip is 20 foot, and then 20 feet dim. 20 foot bright, 20 foot dim.
Yes.
Okay.
It can be any color you
Oh,
want.
got it.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
I gotta do a
So
little
we
I
could-
have that cantrip. So
can-
it's, I didn't know that.
So we could both do it then, and travel just a little further while it's dark.
Yeah,
That might
I
help
mean,
us make up the time of we lost.
doing math.
what are we casting on though? We need to cast on an object.
Yes.
I feel like
Could we-
casting on the cart would be like.
No, I was wondering if do they have like no that might blind the horses.
Put it on top of the wagon. Throw something up there.
Yeah, put something up on there. Yeah.
All right.
The wagon is wooden, right? At the bottom.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take one of my daggers and stab it into the wood at the front, and then cast light on it.
Roll the
so
hit,
it's
dweeby
stuck in
weeby.
the front of the wagon. What's that?
Roll the hit, dweeby weeby.
He's under the wagon.
Yeah.
We lost him a while
I'm
ago.
joking. I'm joking. But I
Well,
like the
I rolled a 19. So
I just like the idea that he's in like a little hammock under there somehow. There's also no way there's enough clearance for him to be down there. It's so funny.
No, he's like hitting rocks and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
the
Anyway.
hammock is more like duct tape.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So you now have the equivalent of a tuner with neon lights below their little Toyota Supra.
That only goes 20 feet, right?
Yeah, it goes 20 feet bright and then 20
Well,
feet dim.
Yeah.
After the bright.
Where did you cast? Where did you put the dagger?
I was trying to like put it in the front of the wagon,
Mhm.
like stab it into the front of the wagon, so it's behind the horses but in front of all of us.
Okay, could I cast it on one of the horse's shoes?
Ooh,
I
interesting.
guess, do you have to touch it to cast it?
Uh,
Yes.
Yes.
yeah, I do have to touch it.
Yeah.
Yes, you have to touch it.
Goes for like a dive.
Yeah.
Why does it have a save?
In case something doesn't want to be lit up.
Oh yeah. Well, you can't light people, but if it's an object held or worn by a hostile creature,
Ah,
they can make a dexterity save to not be lit.
interesting.
I'd like to light up the inside of someone's eyeball.
Okay.
That's-
Right.
That's terrible.
I like
Actually
to light up someone's
evil.
contact lens.
Actually evil.
I actually debated casting light on the Kenku corpse for half a second. I was like, no, that's weird. I'm not gonna do that.
That is weird.
But I could have done it.
Wait, do we have the Kenku?
No. You just
Why
left it
would
up
we
to
have the
that.
Kenku?
What a question.
Well, wait, I don't know. Kingy, did you take the Kenku?
We turn back for the corpse.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't dead, right?
What did
I
you
need
say?
it not dead.
It was dead.
Apparently, we need it now.
No, it was just sleeping. It's fine.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But we need it.
All right. So, who wants to roll perception?
Maybe I'll do better this time.
Trevor, before we do that,
Yeah.
were you allowing me to light up the horseshoes?
Oh my gosh.
Unless
Ron.
do you want to touch them? Because you got to touch the horseshoe.
Okay.
That means you got to like stop the wagon.
Oh.
Animal handling, acrobatics,
Yeah.
athletics.
Roll all three of those.
And also,
Literally.
what's your AC?
Yeah, I like that. Give me
Give
those
me
three.
3 dex saving throws.
Give me athletics, acrobatics, and animal handling, please. It's gonna be the dumbest
Alright,
roll
fine.
ever.
Well, we're fine. We'll just use our 40 feet of 20 bright, 20 dim.
Okay. All right. Great.
Trying to extend the radius that we could cover.
All right. So.
Oh,
Mhm.
can I just stick an arrow in the back of the cart and do that one so we have cover at the light at the back as well?
Yeah, you can do
Good
that.
idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, you guys travel a little bit further down the path, and anyone at the front of the wagon actually specifically should roll perception. If he already did, just give me that number.
You got 8. Roger got a 22.
That's actually comedic. Get pranked. Everything is normal.
23 for stealth.
Nothing has happened. Yeah, he literally on the money.
Damn, I was gonna inspire Grudger, but I need to say it before
You
he
do.
rolls.
You do. That's so funny though. Literally 23. Okay. You guys don't see anything, but you're traveling down the path as usual. The lights have been working better now that it's getting closer to dark, and all of a sudden, the horses just like slam into something and just kind of get startled and they whinny and they buck and they stop. It looks like they just slammed into a wall, but there's nothing there.
Arcana check.
You may do so.
Dismount.
17.
This has to be a spell. You're trying to think of what spell it could be, and you're having some thoughts. You're
It's
trying
the
to
famous spell
remember.
wall.
It is the famous spell wall. That is correct.
We can't see anything in front of us.
You can't see anything in front of you.
I'm going
Although-
to cast Fairy Fire in front of the horses.
Okay.
That each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in, I'll say, blue light.
Beautiful.
Any creature in the area where the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails a dexterity saving throw, DC 16.
All right. Well, the wall is not going to succeed on the dexterity saving throw. So, what you see in front of you, lit up around the borders. What color is the border of light?
It's blue.
Okay. A blue border of light pops up
How far does it extend?
pretty far, like 15 feet in one
the-
direction,
the
15 feet in the other from the center. And it's about
The
10.
spell is a 20-foot cube, so
Okay, well then you're only really going to see the top and bottom.
What
And
about
it
our
extends,
light
trails
things at
off.
the front?
So could we not go around it?
Well, I mean, you can't, but the point
Now that
is,
we've seen it?
you've seen it. The problem. Okay, let me re-explain here. You can't see how far to the left or right it goes because fairy lights only illuminates that 20-foot cube, and the lights trail off to the left and to the right. So you don't exactly know how far it goes in either direction.
All right, I'm dismounting.
All right.
well, I'm gonna cast the spell magic on the wall.
It does nothing.
Interesting.
All right, I'm going up to the wall.
All right.
Yo, get the cameras, get the cameras.
So I'm gonna knock on it.
It doesn't really make a sound, but
Vaporized instantly.
no. But you feel your knuckle press against it, and it's the weirdest feeling. It's one of those things where, like, you thought the wall was a little bit further, and then your fist just kind of ran into it, and you went, "Ooh." Not hurt, obviously, but it's weird.
Can I do some water bending?
Elaborate.
Okay. Can I take some of the water that we've stored
Okay.
and using shape water, can I just like lift it and like splash it along certain parts to see where it is?
You can do that. Where would you like to go while doing this? You walking around, moving with it?
So I'll start like right where the fairy lights are. I'll start
Okay.
from the left edge of it.
Okay. So you start from the left edge of the fairy lights and start sweeping over. And the wall extends and extends and extends until you're about 40 feet away from the rest of the party and the water finally trickles out.
Oh, thank you.
But at this point, you're like, oh yeah, they're still here. Hee hee. At this point, you're still like
That's what we get for
in the
killing King Kubi.
woods. Also, I need to load.
Oh, we're still
in-
right next to the prison.
Yeah,
No.
it's actually
Nowhere.
we're stuck in a maze. We've just actually gone in circles for hours.
The time
So-
warp.
Let me get this straight. There's an invisible wall in front of us.
Yep,
It extends how far out? You said
like 40 feet.
40?
Yep.
40 feet. Okay. The
That's-
spell magic does nothing to it.
The spell magic did nothing.
What about real magic?
What?
Do we have a I get the shovel.
Okay.
I hit the wall with a shovel.
It does. It just bounces off.
Yeah, but like, what type of noise do I get?
The sound of a shovel hitting a wall made of nothing.
Okay.
So whatever that sounds like. Maybe a ding, maybe a bonk.
Can I pray to Bahamut?
You may.
Not to roll anything?
You may roll a religion. Well, pray your prayer, and then I'll see what I need you to do.
Pray your prayer.
Bahamut, it looks like some weird shit's going down, and I need your guide. That's not, I'm paraphrasing. Bahamut, we need your guidance. If you can give us a sign to get us out of this very strange and tricky situation, so we could rescue our friend Cagliari. I'd appreciate
Anja,
it.
I rolled up to the club and things
Roll.
got really tipsy, and now
Roll a D100.
A D100, this man said.
Yes.
Yep.
that's called percentage dice.
While he's doing that, Malakai's just working his way down the other side to see, so down the right side,
Okay.
I
to see how
don't,
far it
D100 and
extends
D&D
on
Is
the
beyond.
other
there? And
side.
then all of a
That's the
sudden, these
middle of
other
the dice.
people rolled up
Okay.
and
I'm
started
sorry, what were you
harshing
saying?
on my
All
Nar.
right, hold on. Can one piece?
D&D beyond. There's a 2 dice symbol. Roll that one.
I didn't hear anything that
And just
Malakai
rolled
said.
Oh.
100.
He's doing the same thing to the other side of the wall to see how far it goes down.
Okay, 40 feet.
I rolled a 7.
Okay. Radio silence.
Well, guys,
No dial tone, no nothing.
Bahamut
Damn.
didn't say anything, so this is a
You
sign
just-
we're probably on our own.
You just hear it's pronounced Jod.
Malakai goes, "Don't worry, that happens all the time."
Yeah.
That's like when I called Beck today and it said his voicemail was full and I couldn't leave a message. And then
Oh,
it
the
doubled me.
wall. I'm judging by what I see. The wall's like 100 feet.
Yep.
That's pretty big.
Yep.
I
And you did you try going around it?
Well, our horses can go.
But did you try going around it?
I didn't try going around it. I just got to the point where the water was no longer like splashing up against anything.
It's like a Geonosian force field. You just have to go really slow through it.
For sure.
I attempt to go very slow through it.
It does not
Um,
work.
Weird.
Just Papyrus's special attack. You got to stand still for the blue bones.
At a slow pace, our horses go 200 feet a minute.
Okay.
So can we just like?
Oh,
stealth
it's
our
like
way
it's
out?
like it's like Harry Potter. We gotta go really fast into it.
It's 20 feet around.
It is 20 feet around. So 20 feet every 6 seconds at a slow pace? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, you can start doing that. That means in 3 rounds they'll get to the point where it's a turnaround. The danger is the terrain is pretty rough. You're in a fairly narrow section of the pass, and there's a lot of meadow, and then it butts up to mountain plateau.
Metal?
So, mountain plateau. So like a rock wall. Like we're talking like this. Like road, meadow, rock wall, and then some trees every now and again. It would just be a tight fit through some rough terrain. And you can't see the terrain very well either because it's a meadow, so there could be any number of snake holes or pockets or whatever little dips in the terrain, so it's a little spooky.
Okay.
What's the play?
Well, I
Hmm.
might as well just go around it, right?
Yeah, but like slowly.
And just prepare ourselves.
Maybe see if we can get Meteor to push a little bit.
Okay.
Not a lot, but a little.
Alright.
Maybe a
So
ton.
we're maneuvering the cart. What do I even make you roll for this? Honestly, roll animal handling.
Is that me?
Presumably. You can roll with advantage since there's like a billion people helping you.
Billion, million health. I got like same score, 13.
Okay. You guiding the horses through. They clearly don't like walking through the meadow, so it's a little slow. And every now and again they just kind of stop. But after you guide them for a while and it's safe, they kind of just start to pick up the pace and more steadily walk cautiously because they don't like it, but they're abiding by your commands now. Takes a little bit of time, maybe about a minute, to coerce them through the other side of the wall. And then you guys manage to basically track it all the way back to the path by going around.
Mm-hmm.
And the meteor walks around and goes, I don't get what's happening.
Well, it's not magic.
I'm
I
magic.
don't know
Just
what
a
it could be.
really big wall, but it's
Wait.
invisible.
So the walls. Okay.
Not magic.
Wait, you said the wall isn't magic?
No, I tried to spell magic, and
And that works on every spell ever. Mhm.
No, it might not
I
because
get a roll if it's higher level. I didn't even get a roll. It just didn't work.
What did you cast it at?
3rd level.
Nope.
I did because I did an Arcana check and that's how I knew it was the spell wall.
There's also a more important thing that you're forgetting about, but that'll be a funny discussion for later.
Walls can be real.
Uh-huh. Anyway.
Uh-oh.
So, are you guys picking back up on the road now that you've overcome the wall?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
And you're
definitely sent us back.
Yep. Took a few minutes. But you,
Invisibility is still magic. I don't understand.
It'll be very evident soon enough, and then I'll just explain. It's very simple because it's just one of those D&D moments. But anyway, you guys begin walking forward again, and your horses get up to a light trot, and then, bam! They slam into another wall. Would anyone like to roll perception, please?
Yes.
Sure.
All right.
Perception.
Actually, I'll just help someone. I don't
Wow,
know.
holy shit.
I got a 23.
Well, doesn't matter then.
You clearly see, flat out, on his belly, on a rock wall, about 10, 15 feet up to the right of you, there is a man, and he appears to be concentrating very intensely.
I look right at him with my orange eyes.
How high you said?
10 to
Kick.
15 feet. Hey, Grudger,
Okay.
do you see this man? Would you roll?
He didn't. I don't think.
You didn't? Okay, he's dead.
What? What did I roll? I didn't roll.
Alright, then you don't see him. Moon Dude saw him.
Does Moon Dude point him out to anyone?
Hold on, I haven't gotten there yet. How far away is he?
He is, 100 feet away.
Jeez.
He's 100 feet away.
Yep.
I nudge Roger and I point.
What's over there? Oh, there's a guy.
Roger, why don't you roll a little history check?
I'm rolling a history check. Well, let me tell you, I'm the most historical guy.
You were fooled.
What did you get?
History is not my best chance. I got a 10.
You feel like you recognize this guy
It's
before.
literally.
You can't
I
see
feel
him
like
very well
he's got a
because he's on his stomach. But he has
bend dagger in him.
he has horns,
Hmm.
and he seems pretty pale.
You
And
think
you're
you live it.
seeming to remember that there was a certain man that
You wonder who really is gonna
maybe-
remember him.
maybe
The
stabbed.
dog.
The
Oh, yeah,
dog.
dog roll history check.
I mean, is the dog awake?
Yeah, he's sitting in the
The
wagon.
dog
Okay.
with us.
The dog is with you. He's been in the wagon
It's gonna be
sleeping.
tragic when I sell the dog for extra supplies.
Yeah. The dog can roll a history check.
Hold on, I need to explode the dog's stat sheet. Dog
Brilliant.
D&D.
I could have
Yeah.
played cat and made all this man's blood fall out again. It would have been fun.
What is a history check?
A wisdom, I think, or an intelligence. Yeah,
It's intelligence.
it
That's
is
a +0.
incredible.
Dog rolled an 8.
Do you recognize him? Not really that much. Do you smell him? Oh yeah, he smells familiar.
Grr.
And it's not a good kind of smell, kind of like a bad vibe kind of smell.
Grr.
What's wrong,
Have you-
dog?
He's looking up where the other two are looking.
So have you pointed it out to all of us, or
Moonded says very quietly, "There's a man up there."
okay?
A man up that?
He starts shuffling
Is it-
further back.
How dark is it?
The light that you're providing makes it pretty light, but at this point, twilight is pretty much past, and it's getting darker as we speak.
The real question is, would I need dark vision to see him?
Not yet, but in about
Okay.
30 seconds, yes.
Okay. I'm not making any moves yet.
So are we continuing to walk?
We're stuck at a wall.
You're stuck at the wall. Yeah.
Oh, we're stuck at the wall. And
A second
Didn't we-
wall.
Do you guys see something over there? Because
All right, I'm gonna stealth check.
Okay.
I'm stealthed.
What do you get?
A natural 20.
Yeah, he's stealthed, alright. Where are you going?
I'm gonna see if there's a way up there.
You can duck behind the tree line to stay mostly out of sight, and then it looks like there's a ridge you can climb fairly easily.
Can I follow Grodger?
You may do so.
You don't even know I'm there. I'm gone.
Oh, no, I rolled
It's
shit on
Grodger's
stuff.
call. Alright, well
Oh yeah,
then,
would I have to perceive him leaving?
maybe, probably.
All right, get a 26.
I rolled 13,
Nope.
so I didn't even notice.
Yeah, no.
So I just did the Batman trick where you're like,
Yep.
all right, go. What do we do? What? And I'm like,
Yeah, and he's gone.
Alright.
Is anyone else doing anything?
so we can see that he's up on top of the wall, right?
Yep, 10, 15 feet up.
Okay. So he's
How
100 feet away from us?
He's 100 feet away from you. But he's 10 to 15 feet
How-
up vertically.
how close? So the wall is right in front of us right now,
Yep,
meaning we couldn't go walk directly at him,
yep,
right? Okay.
yep.
I'm gonna get out of the cart,
Okay,
and I'm gonna start walking parallel to the wall.
okay.
I'm gonna say, "Hello up there. Do you know anything about these walls?"
Turn back! You have strayed too far.
What?
Return from whence thou camest, for that is thy place of belonging.
oh, look at this guy.
Dude, do you know where I'm from?
I know where you came from Terrapore, and before that from Coruscare. And I know you travel with Grodger Griff.
I didn't come from Coruscare.
Know you I do not, but I will
also
not be
doesn't know.
fooled by your tomfoolery.
Oh,
still-
still hop out of the cart.
I'm still walking. I'm trying to get within 60 feet of him if I can.
Okay,
I'd prefer if I can get within 50 feet. That'd be great. But
okay.
60 feet is good enough.
You pretty much get there. We're gonna go back to Grumger Grimph. What are you doing, Grumger Grimph?
Yeah, I mean, ostensibly, I'm
Still
trying to create a
sneaking.
distraction, but you know, that's
15, 35. Alright, make for me an acrobatics check.
I am pretty much the most acrobatic guy. 27.
Alright. You seamlessly and quietly scale up the wall, and eventually you are now at his elevation. And you can actually see him. He's still lying down for now, but it looks like his feet are poised and his hands are poised so that he's ready to get up at any moment.
Is there any cover up here, or is it just pretty much rock flat?
Pretty much rock to the this plateau like extending a few more feet backwards, but then it's another sheer cliff wall. From where he's at now, the ground isn't completely flat. It slants upwards a little bit, which is why he was mostly obscured. But it looks like he's kind of in like a push-up stance right now, where he's ready to push himself up off the ground.
Okay. I am preparing.
All right.
I will slowly like move towards him until it like looks like he might notice, and then I'll go full sprint.
Okay. Begin approaching. So you're going up until it looks like he might notice, and then full sprint, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. That's not... What did you say you got on stealth?
26.
Okay. Got it. He stands up, and as you get closer, he, what does this look like? He moves his hands and he starts muttering under his breath. And now he's fully standing up looking at Ventosh, saying, I tell you, go no further, or death will find you.
Does it look like he's casting a spell?
It does.
Wait.
All right, I go.
All right.
I'm.
No question. Does the
Yeah.
wall disappear then?
I mean, you don't really know because it's not visible.
Okay.
If I see him start to cast a spell, I'm gonna cast silence on him, centered on him.
Okay. Oh, that's fun.
It's a 20-foot sphere, radius sphere, centered on him.
I'm
I
silenced.
gotta check something. You're gonna want to roll for initiative as well, but not yet. I need to set a million
win.
billion things up.
Cool.
I rolled initiative first, so I'm first.
Okay,
Not
so
that's how
how
it
it works,
works.
bud.
right
I
when
have
he
the alert feat. So
right
I'm-
when he started casting the spell, you cast silence.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is an action. So if you want to, if you
Yeah, we should do initiative then. So let me pull up what I need to pull up here. How do I find it? Oh, I know how to find it. I found it.
it's also
Now-
120 feet, so I'm not worried about
Bzzz.
range. I'm just trying to get closer for other stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Now you guys can roll initiative.
I already did.
All right. Well,
Well,
what did
A
Grouger
couple
get?
of us.
14.
14. Kingy.
He didn't roll for initiative.
You
Great.
did
Oh.
not roll.
-1
Sorry.
is Mr. James.
20.
20. John.
17.
17. Oh, I need to roll for meteor. Can I just? I'll just do that later. Ventosh.
22.
EQ. And
King, you
meteor.
got 15.
Yes, I already entered it. Meteor, go! Oh no, I don't have hardware acceleration on. Look at it go! Oh, look at the
They sped up the dice
pain.
animation too, so it bolts now. So it is so slow.
I got a 5, baby. Let's go.
Woo!
All right, gentlemen. Well, that means it is time. Now I need to find out what is the order. Where are the things? I need to close all my 8 million tabs so I can see who's going first. There we go. All right, real quick. We gotta
I wasn't
pull up.
concentrating on anything, was I?
I don't think so. Not that I'm
No,
He
I
aware.
think
was.
so. We're
He
good.
said he looked like he was concentrating.
Concentrating on
Oh,
breathing.
I thought you said you weren't concentrating on it.
But I wanted to make sure I wasn't, because silence is concentration. I wanted to make sure I wasn't going to drop anything important, and I'm
Okay.
not going to.
Oh.
You're,
We're
you're
good.
too busy breathing.
Yo,
All right. So
I know this song.
yeah, it's
Where
pretty
I know
good.
this song from?
That's crazy.
Fury.
I wonder if it's from Fury. Yep. All right. Guess what? Ventosh, you're up. So if you want to
Cool.
cast silence, go ahead.
I do indeed cast silence.
Meow.
You know what? I'm not gonna center it on him. I'm gonna put it like 10 feet back from him, so that he would have to. The closest edge to him would be off the cliff. So he would
Okay.
have to come towards me to get away from it as soon as possible, or he could go the other direction
Right. Okay.
and go further into it.
All right.
Groucher isn't within 30 feet of me by chance, is he?
Let's find out. No.
You also
All
wouldn't
right.
even know I'm up there.
That's true.
You started sprinting, right? That's fine.
Not yet. He will. at the
Um,
start of
It's
this
not my turn yet.
Right. What the heck? Oh, I see. I saw a casting time of 1 m. That's 1 minute. Nice. I'm out. I'm done. I don't have any bonus actions I can do right now.
All right. I believe that means it's Malakai.
Oh, I'll move. I'll move closer to the edge of the wall. That's all.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Closer to the. All right. Gosh. I can only do this once. Screw it. Let's do it now.
Okay.
Cool. I'm going to. That might be too much. I don't know. Okay, cool. If I get closer to the wall, how far away from him am I? Would I be? I'm not moving it. I just want to know
Oh.
like the measurement.
60 feet, 50 feet, if you like sprint.
Okay. Um. I'm going to. I'm gonna use my Radiant Soul,
Okay.
and so now I can fly. Um. So let me fly 30. Should I go up 30 feet or down? And move me closer to him, so I'm within range, and then I'm going to use Tasha's Mind Whip
Okay.
on him.
What do I need to do?
Intelligence saving throw.
All right. That's a 19 plus 4.
Okay. So it looks like it does not work.
No damage.
Let me see. No, it looks like they take half as much damage. Yeah.
All right. So 17 divided by 2. So that's math moment.
Down.
8.
But you also add 5 points of radiant damage.
All right. So it's 13 total. Just gonna be that much. He's hurt a little bit.
Does he? He has to make a concentration saving throw, right?
Just concentrating.
He hasn't even. It's in a weird spot now. Technically, yeah, but it doesn't really matter.
Because I was wondering about the wall.
It's not there anymore. Or it won't be by the time it gets to his turn, so it's kind of irrelevant. Okay. Who is next? Who is next? That's the question. Let's find out.
I think it's me.
Nope, it's not, because they also have initiative. You silly little guy. So here's the thing. The path ahead, it looks like a veil falls. It's sort of like there was an imaginary curtain, and all of a sudden, everything behind that curtain was just interrupted. Or like it fell, the curtain fell, and from the other side of the curtain came this strategic formation that just sort of revealed itself. And now, 60, so this is, I'll do this, let's just do this, this is gonna be easier. There's a man riding a horse, and he is bull rushing Ventosh, and he can actually make it the full distance, which is very funny. I'm gonna need to turn on hardware acceleration, or I'm gonna need to roll my physical dice, which one of those is way easier than the other. Does a 17 hit Ventosh?
Yes.
Alright, that's gonna be...
Ventosh dies an hour into
That's gonna be 10 bludgeoning damage as you are trampled by Captain
Wow.
Hoarfrost's horse.
Rude.
Meanwhile, Captain Hoarfrost... Oh, do you have to do a thing or you're not prone? Let me check. No, doesn't say that, just damage. Okay. In other news, Captain Hoarfrost is going to cast... Yeah, no, never mind, he can't do that. Which means that's actually that. And now, oh, brilliant. Now we get to guy number 2, who's gonna move up 60 feet and is actually probably going to target a horse with Eldritch Blast.
Oh no!
Hold up.
What do we got?
How far is he from me?
That's a great question. He is... Nah, how high up are you?
I didn't go too high because I was flying across. I
Alright, then
guess.
you're only like 5 feet off the ground, so it's kind of irrelevant. So you're basically 47 feet away from him.
Okay. Can I use? I'm gonna use counterspell.
Okay.
Ooh.
Let me
I don't
check
get
something.
that spell. I wanted that spell.
That just stops any cantrip, right?
Yep.
Automatically? Okay, well,
Yep.
then that's done. Unless there's something else that I don't know about, which
Yep.
so I need to make sure, because it's very funny like that. I'm pretty sure you're right. I'm pretty sure that's it. No, because that's level. So if it's just All right,
That's
yeah. Even if it's good. Okay, yeah. No, you're good. All right, you just saved Samantha from getting absolutely demolished. Congratulations. That is his turn, and now we're on Moon Dude.
Oh yeah. So how far away is Captain Horfrost?
Captain Horfrost is 68 feet away from you.
How far away is Rider 2?
Rider 2 is probably like 40 something. Yeah, 40 feet away.
Alright, Alright, I'm gonna use my action. I'm going to cast Daylight at the 3rd level on Rider 2.
Okay.
Just gonna blast him with a sphere of light.
Daylight.
Just absolutely
The 3rd
blow
level.
him.
On Rider 2.
At 60 feet and then 60 feet dim.
I'm trying to figure out what that would even do.
You point at an object
Yeah, it can't
you
be
are
a
holding, or
person.
one that isn't being worn or carried.
Yeah.
Can I,
Horses aren't being worn or carried.
can I cast on his horse?
Horse isn't an
It's
object.
not
it's
an
a creature.
object.
I mean, I can make it one.
You can cast it on like a blade of grass if you wanted to. You could throw something, then cast it on that.
You could
Any
do that.
rocks near him?
Sure.
Or no, wait, that might be like an action. If you, no, I don't know.
Oh, wait. Yo, big brain.
Huh?
What if I cast my spiritual weapon
Okay.
and I put Daylight on it?
Okay. Alright.
Alright, so before I take my action, I'm gonna take my bonus action. I'm gonna cast my spiritual weapon,
Uh-huh.
also at the 3rd level.
You can... Can't you start it up to 30 feet away from you? Is that right?
The spiritual weapon
Yeah.
is 60.
Okay, never mind. Then you can just plop it right there.
Yes.
Okay. Now what?
And then what it's gonna do is hit.
Okay.
Does a 22 hit him?
Horse or the guy?
The guy.
It hits the guy.
It's gonna do some damage to him. 7 force damage.
Run. He's the little hurt man.
Alright, now can I cast Daylight on it?
Now you may cast Daylight on your spiritual weapon, which is an object.
I cast Daylight on my spiritual weapon.
Okay. And what's the radius on that?
60 bright, 60 dim. So 120 total.
60 bright. 10 is 5 is 50. Oh my
And he cannot
gosh.
resist.
Yeah,
He cannot
yeah.
resist anything.
Yep. Yeah. We got it. Alright, I'm just gonna put it right there. Bazinga.
Quick question: what time is it? Still like 7 p.m.?
It's like 6 p.m.
Okay.
Alright. Anything
He
else?
said we
Is
don't
that
need
it?
daylight to see yet, so.
You
or,
pretty much do
dark vision.
now.
Oh shit.
Yes. Kingy.
Not anymore. We don't. We have.
We have daylight.
Hey, Kingy.
I'm here. I'm thinking real quick. Can I pray to Bahamut?
Sure.
Okay. Bahamut, listen, we're in a very tricky situation right now, and I would appreciate maybe like a smite of lightning. I forget if you could do that or not. If you can't, that's cool. But if you can, that'd be pretty POG.
Well,
You don't know what
100.
that means, so.
Liddy 100.
That'd
I
be pretty. POG.
Kingy, what is POG?
This is literally just a cleric.
3.
On
You're-
a D100.
Well, the good news is you're only 92 off from the DC. So, there you go.
I mean, if you think about it, he got
Anything
90.
else?
He got that DC, but like in reverse. So
He did get the DC in reverse.
Yeah, that's how the cleric one works. You roll under your level and you get it.
For Divine Intervention?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Well, never mind. I guess we're doing this. Alright, Kingy, where would you like your lightning bolt?
Oh my god, can I strike, like, okay, well, where's the guy we saw in the beginning? Or did he run away?
The
On the
guy,
wall?
the guy on the wall?
Yeah, can I see him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to smite him, please.
Okay. Alright, so that's 13, 16. So that's a total of 20 lightning damage. As this guy is completely blasted. He's gonna make a Constitution saving throw, which he fails, and he is now paralyzed.
Oh, poor lad.
Now, look him. Thank you, Bahamut. I appreciate it.
Just witness Kingy like murmur under his breath and absolutely demolish this wizard.
Yep. And guess who doesn't get his turn because he's paralyzed? Oh wait, you can make a thing, you can make a throw. Nope, he failed. He doesn't get a turn. Alright, Grudger Griff.
So seeing a guy get like nearly vaporized, I'm going to go up to him
Uh-huh.
and now I have to rethink my entire plan.
You get advantage because he's paralyzed.
Gonna interrogate him, I guess. I'm gonna ask him what he wants.
Okay.
He's in a silence bubble.
That's true.
He's also paralyzed.
Oh, you know, paralyzed.
Just steal him.
Oh, whatever. Just like hit his kidneys. Just both of them are mine now.
Uh-huh.
Going for the double attack. And he has blood, right?
Yeah. He has blood.
Okay, no. That's just important for later.
Uh-huh. I wonder what it could be used for.
Wow, that was awful. Oh wow.
Oh, you can carry on Ket's legacy. Remove his blood.
Oh wow.
Yeah, literally.
Nice.
Is it a good nice or bad nice? I'm not looking at the log. What's going on?
Bad.
Oh my gosh. That was with advantage.
They're all awful.
my gosh. You literally didn't hit a paralyzed man was on the floor.
I didn't
1,
roll
2,
above
3,
a 3.
1.
Oh
Holy
my
crap, man.
Oh no.
It's just there's so much electrical energy and it's just
Yeah,
like it
yeah.
burns.
Yeah,
It's just,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just like
You're
it's
caught
so
off guard
bright.
by the brightness. Yeah.
Yeah, everything's so weird.
You're weird,
Yeah.
wacky. Alright, well the good news is you know whose turn it is. Meteor. That's
Yeah,
right.
it's more than.
And Meteor's gonna go. What'd I do?
Punch them.
Okay.
Yeah, punch them.
Meteor sprints in.
Can you see in that?
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
well.
daylight. And he's
Oh,
going
yeah, it's
to
just
attempt.
yeah. It's like that Malcolm in the Middle
He's gonna
thing.
attempt to
When they launch the firework, it becomes daytime.
deck the man. Oh, I keep forgetting I can't roll. with
Oh,
this
it's so
dice.
slow.
Let me roll my physical. I got 10 plus a 6, which is gonna hit. So that's gonna do 7 damage. Wow. Against the guy. It's number 7.
This poor rider number 2.
Yeah. He's such a little lad. What did he ever do to deserve this? Anyway, how many guys do I got? That's like a million guys. Let me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, that's what I thought. Well, this is gonna be fun. Now, where's the guy? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
If you can stop.
1, right? Yeah.
Stop anytime.
I did my math right. Alright. Now these guys is just got on, but this guy is oh, he going in. He gonna hit Meteor. He going in to save his liege. No. Roll the hit. That is not gonna do a dang thing. He's done. Alright, and the others are just gonna move up in the defensive position, holding the line like true heroes. And we are back to Ventosh.
Alright. Captain Horfrost is on a horse, right?
He is on a horse.
I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on his horse. It needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh yeah, he's the best at
There you
those.
go.
He's literally the best at those. He got a 3. Never mind, you
Cool.
idiot. He got a 5.
Whoa, that's
Yeah.
cool. It's gonna take 3d6 damage, and it has to move as far away from me as it can.
Oh
If it's still alive.
my gosh, it is still alive, and
The corpse
Take
just
14
slowly
damage.
moves
gonna
across the
roll.
ground.
We're gonna draw. Okay, so that's a nat 20. So he's staying on the horse, and it's as far away as he can.
As far as its speed allows away from you. It doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground, such as fire or pit.
The horse absolutely bolts. Now, does that mean, or wait, does that happen on its turn or immediately?
The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction.
Use its reaction.
Yes.
Interesting. Well, if it's a reaction, then it can't do the full sprint, but it can.
Right.
Get,
Yes.
okay,
It's
understood.
just the horse's speed away from me.
Got it. That has happened.
Cool.
All right.
Okay. How close am I to Grodger right now?
30, 40.
30. Okay. He's doing okay with the guy up there. The silence is up, so the guy can't cast that much. Poor
he's
Rider
paralyzed,
2 is already
so-
getting slammed.
Well,
We've just got all these guards in front of us. That's a bit of an issue. I'm just gonna go. Shoot, I don't want to leave Grodger over there in case he gets swarmed. But I also don't want to be here in case I get swarmed.
Listen, you don't know Groucho that well. Come on.
Listen, man, I'm trying to help people. Okay, I'm just gonna
Listen,
go.
man, I'm awful good. I didn't
Just-
want that Genku to be melted.
I'm gonna give Bardic Inspiration to Grodger. Wait, hold on. The silence. He might not be able to hear me. I don't think he can hear me.
he can't.
Yeah. Okay. No, he can't hear me. so
That's
I
the
can't
problem. The
inspire
pressure
him.
in my ears makes like gravity work different. It's a real thing.
I just need to read a feature real quick. I think it lasts for a turn. I'm sorry.
Come on, hurry up, come on.
In the meantime, Malakai.
Okay, no, I'm gonna. I'm just gonna go back to the cart. I'm just gonna walk back to the cart.
Okay, walk back to the cart.
Yeah.
All right, walk back to the cart. All right, now Malakai.
Okay. So send me up about 20 feet,
All right, done.
and that's perfect. And then move me forward about 10.
All right.
But kind of towards where Meteor is.
All right.
Okay. And I can. How many people are there?
There's a guard, a rider, a horse, a spiritual weapon, and meteor.
Okay. I'm gonna aim for the guard and the rider.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a bonus action to give up 2 of my spell slots and recover. Wait, I think it was 3 of my spell slots. That's unfortunate. Okay, so I'm going to use Mind Sliver on the guard.
Okay.
So ignore the spell slots thing.
Oh, he failed miserably.
Okay. Four points of damage. Plus 5.
Little man.
Plus 5 radiant damage.
Little man. You heard little man.
And then
I was on the guard, right?
yes.
Okay.
And then I guess technically yeah, I'm just gonna leave it as that and just end my turn there.
Cool.
So I should be 25 feet in the air, I believe.
Yep. All right. Well, now it's Funny Ride Guy's turn, and Funny Ride Guy is a little bit. Oh no, it's not Funny Ride Guy turn. It's Wolf's turn. Ventosh, make me a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I get advantage on those. Ha ha ha.
I can't hear those.
It's a good thing I have advantage because I rolled a nat 1 and a nat 20.
All
Let's
right.
go.
You feel like you were almost charmed, but thankfully you resisted it. and we're for us just scowling at you. Yeah. I think that's literally all we can do, little man. Which means now it's time for Funny Guy. Funny Guy. Funny Guy has a funny idea.
Oh. Wait, so you said that guard, that guard had failed the intelligence saving throw?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
He's gonna get vaporized, isn't he?
No. It's just on the next saving throw it makes, you have to subtract 1d4.
Okay. One additional for every slot. So let's see. We're gonna start with these. It's being cast 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. Alright. So that's 16, that's 20, that's 26, 29, 30, and 40. Irrelevant. Malakai, sleep has been cast on you specifically. Is there anything you can do about that?
Counterspell?
A
reaction.
Yeah, but it's 5th level. I'm trying to remember. Don't you need to roll for that? Let me look at counterspell. What about more higher? No. Oh yeah, use an ability check with your spell casting modifier. Or no, I use an ability check with spell casting modifier. Oh, okay, I understand now. Well, that passes the ability check because that was a 19. It does not work. You instantly fall asleep, and upon falling asleep, you obviously lose control of yourself, and you fall to the ground. Now, after you fall to the ground, you jolt awake and are fairly promptly stabbed by... No, you are not, because you rolled terribly. So you just take 13 bludgeoning damage as you fall to the ground and instantly wake up.
Sweet.
Alright.
Who did this to me?
The writer here.
Okay.
Alright, Moon Dude.
Yeah, it's Moon Dude. I'm going to absolutely bludgeon that kid with the spiritual weapon.
Yeah, go ahead.
Never mind, no I don't, unless his AC is lower than 8.
Yeah, no.
Alright, I'm also going to hurl a Sacred Flame at him.
Of course.
No, I rolled before it's, what is it? Dex
He
14?
failed, so it's 8 damage.
8 damage.
Alright, he's looking a little bit beat up, but a little bit angry. That's pretty funny.
I'm also going to move in front of the horses.
Not yet you're not, because you're gonna get funny spelled. Hellish Rebuke. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Dex. What did I get? I got 22. That's a natural 20.
Alright, cool. I gotta check whether it has or... Yeah, half as much on a failed save. Alright. I have made the mistake of yet again rolling the digital dice. I will now just roll. Alright, you take 5 damage. That was a pretty low roll. You're a lucky man. Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna move in front of the horses.
Okay, you move in front of the horses. Alright, now it's Kingy's turn.
Riddle me this, Batman.
Riddle me this, Batman. Fart.
Alright.
Thank you.
What do you got, Kingy?
Hold on,
Alright, forfeit Fingy's turn.
Oh!
Roger would like to miss 5 times again.
Yeah, I'd like to cast Sanctuary on Meteor.
You may do so.
Okay.
Shazam! And then can I, like, kind of start to move towards him? How far can I?
You can. You can move 30 feet. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Forward Legion. Foreign Legion, excuse me. There we go.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Ukrainian Foreign Legion.
Foreign Mega Deuces.
Foreign people.
Alright.
I'm a tomato.
Ugh. Anything else?
I don't know what else to do, really. I don't know what I can.
Unless you have a bonus action, I don't think there's anything you can do.
I don't think I have. a
Okay.
bonus action.
Roger Griff. Oh wait, I forgot to do the funny thing. Yep, he failed. Alright, Roger Griff.
He's still.
All right, I'm ready.
But he's paralyzed.
We're gonna gut him.
Wow,
I
it's got dark
got
really
him.
quick.
That'll hit.
Does the second one hit?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. That
Hold
does.
up, I gotta roll for crit anyway.
This guy's got a roll for crit.
I didn't get any of it anyway. Let me tell you. Ooh, and ooh.
I didn't make a concentration check when I got hit like 2 turns back.
10 damage.
Alright, cool.
Oh, and then
The
can I
funny
use
thing,
my special move on him?
I'm pretty sure you hit him. 3
Technically, he
times,
has to
right?
make a wisdom. No, I haven't hit him
Oh,
at
yeah,
all
special
with that
move?
yet.
Oh, yeah.
But the other one with the where I'll gain advantage when attacking him.
You got a 17 plus more.
Actually, no, it doesn't matter because if I have advantage anyway, don't I get to attack
You do.
automatically?
You do.
Alright.
Which means you should roll for
There you
it. Oh no, that's right. You didn't hit last turn. That was
Yeah.
crazy.
So, that's what 22.
12.
There you go.
Well, yeah, but 12 is the other one. So.
Yeah.
Hey, he looks pretty beat up. Getting there. Alright.
And that will be the end of my turn.
And now Meteor is going to punch. Kill. I keep doing that. It will not help me.
Yeah,
It will not help me. He hit
He's not
both
punching,
times.
that's a great sword.
That's 14. Oh, that doesn't matter. The DC is the same. 14 damage. 2. This time he's gonna punch the horse.
Oh no.
Boom. Boom. The horse's head doesn't look good anymore. Alright, and it's his turn. Now it's the
No,
guard's
your horse
turn.
shape.
Now this is the true greatest moment. The guards are in their defensive formation. They have not been stopped. One of the guards, chants, fire! A storm of magic missiles hurls towards you from each one of the guards. The ones on the left are targeting.
All of us or who?
I'm specifying.
He's getting to it. He's
The
getting to
ones
it.
on the left are targeting Kingy. 9
Oh no!
9 magic missiles. 1, 2, 3,
I'm dead.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
They only do like 1d4 a hit.
So, 8,
Yeah,
But-
but you can't like not get hit by them.
and
Yeah.
6, 8. So 18 force damage, Kingy. You have survived probably the onslaught of magic missiles, but there is another. For now, having seen Malakai fall to the ground, the other guards take advantage of this, although he is prone, so they will have... Never mind, it's
Okay.
magic missile, it's irrelevant. Now I get to roll all of these.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, 5, 6, 12, 16, 18, 20, 25, 28 force damage.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, the other 3 guards, seeing Grudger
Oh,
Griff
more.
absolutely bully miserably, fire their magic missiles, upon which they do 8, 12, 16, 22, 26, 29 force damage. And that is the end of the movie. The guards have taken their turns.
How's
And-
Roger doing?
I think I know how Grudger's doing. I have a pretty good idea how Grudger's doing. Alright, Ventosh. You're
Cool.
up. Ventosh.
Okay. That changes things.
Yes, it does.
How many hit me?
All 3 of them. So, I mean, a total of 9 magic missiles hit you.
They can see me?
Yeah, you weren't stealth anymore, were you? I mean, you were like murdering a man
I mean,
on the ground.
aren't I off on? But like I'm off on the side. Then
Yeah, you're on a ledge where their guy was.
okay.
Croucher, please.
You're
You've had more health than me. If they hit me, I die.
I don't know. I'm just confused.
I mean, you're like 15 feet out. You're stabbing a man to death.
In complete silence.
That is true. It is complete silence.
Oh yeah, I didn't make a concentration check when I got hit. Should I do that now, or are we just gonna?
Alright, take, whatever, honestly. Take off 9 points of damage to it. One of them doesn't see you. Alright. Vintage.
Dude, shit.
This guy actually isn't here. He hasn't moved up.
How close am I to Kingy?
Probably 30, 40 feet. 50 feet.
I'm gonna get within 30 feet of him.
Yep.
Malakai's on the ground now, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Aid
Okay.
on Malakai, Moondude, and Kingy.
Okay.
All three of them, their max health increases by 5, and they gain 5 hit points.
Nice.
I got like.
That is, I'm sorry, that is complicated, but it's a really good spell.
Temp HP 5 and then heal 5.
Okay, so first I just heal 5,
Yep.
Yes.
and then temp add 5.
Yep.
Well, yeah. It's not temp.
Is it a temp? Well, it pretty much is temp.
It can be healed, is
Yeah.
the advantage of it.
Yeah. I guess you could manually override, but that would be
There's
difficult.
max HP modifier.
You can do
Yeah.
that. Just remember to do it after the fight is over.
That is going to last for 8 hours, so we're good. And then I'm going to I'm gonna give Bardic Inspiration to Malakai because he's casting spells. Enjoy.
Alright.
Thank you.
And guess
Ooh.
whose turn it is? It's Malakai's turn. Yeah.
Okay, because I was frightened. Uh, 1 HP does not look good.
Well, +5 now from the aid.
Yes, yes. For which we are most grateful. Alright. I'm going to stay on the ground this time.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use an oldie but a goodie.
Ray of Frost.
That's right. I'm going to use Ray of Frost on the rider.
Okay.
Alright.
Let's see. I think technically if I use a quicken spell for this, I can cast it as a bonus action.
I think so.
So I'm going to use my Minor Magic to cast it as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I'm going to use Ray of Frost. Let's see if it hits. Does 13 hit?
It does.
Alright. Alright, so it's going to take 6 points of damage. And then add 5 radiant.
Yes, he is pretty hurt.
And then I'm going to do it one more time on the same guy. Wait, no, actually, let's go to the guy right next to him and use Mind Sliver.
The guard
Yeah.
that you almost murdered. Well, he got a crit 1. That one, whatever. He failed.
Alright, so he takes 8 points.
Okay, yeah, he's nuked. He's gone. He had 2 hit points left. Since he hit him the first time. Alright.
And then I didn't use my movement. Can I move back a bit?
We may move back a bit. How far is a bit?
Yeah, just yeah, that's fine.
Alright. And now It is Captain Hoarfrost's turn, who, seeing Malakai backpedal, screams from the top of his lungs, "You!" and bull rushes him
You.
on his warlords.
Soldier boy.
And
Wait.
is now, wow. Oh, yeah, let me find where is it? There it is. There's a 14 hit.
Not if I use shield.
Nice. Alright. The horse goes to trample you, but you use shield as a reaction to stop the incoming attack. And Hoarfrost grimaces, and then ends up casting a spell. Make a wisdom saving throw.
I wish I was wiser. Come on, don't fail me now. 16.
You have met the DC.
Perfection.
So he attempts to cast a spell and wraps his hands kind of around you. Well, it looks like he's miming wrapping his hands around you, but spectral hands come out and try to grab you. But you resist and dispel them into dust, and he's pissed. Very angry. The other warhorse guy realizes after his commander has just screamed, "Oh, this guy's dead! Oh, he's dead! This horse is dead!" The rider's been kicked off of his horse. He spends half of his movement getting up and noticing Malakai is going to attempt to cast Eldritch Blast, although you have shield, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so let's see if any of this does funny heat damage. Well, that's a crit. And that is a 21. Do those hit?
It does hit.
Okay, and then this guy is... What is this guy? And then you go to here, and then you go to the Baba, and then just a 3, but the...
Well, it's
Yeah,
been nice
okay.
playing with you guys.
Alright, 2 of them
Oh,
Oh,
hit you.
yeah, I mean,
And
I'll see
they
you around,
do-
man.
Oh wow, he rolled low. 5 force damage.
5 force damage?
Yep. He rolled a 2 and a 3. And the other one didn't hit.
Yo!
Oh no, wait, one of them was a crit, which means he actually rolled a 9 more damage. So it's actually
Yeah.
14. Yep, sorry.
This man has 6 health. That was clutch.
That was, if it weren't for the crit.
Oh,
The rider is then going to try to backpedal, but provokes Meteor's opportunity attack, and Meteor is going to take that to attempt to slamp him. He's going
You're just
to
gonna
not.
swallow him.
Didn't roll high enough, sadly. So the rider actually is going to use, what was it, 15 more feet of movement to try to get out of this radius. And he yells back, "Charge!" to the line of guards. It is now Moon Dude's turn.
oh, quick
Yeah.
question. So as I get knocked out,
Yep.
can I change back to my regular form?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So now they can
Alright.
officially see me. Cool.
Yeah.
So my little dude ski
Yeah.
is gonna hurtle back towards the rider
Uh-huh.
with the light. It brings the light with it.
Oh, okay. So that means you
Uh,
did this?
I hit him for 26.
That'll hit.
It does. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. 7 force damage.
7 force damage. He is weak. He's a little guy. He's about
And then
to
as
get
my
knocked over.
action.
Yep.
So Malakai just got like nerfed, right?
Yeah.
got the doomed.
He actually got Badingo Bongoed.
Am I within 30 feet of him?
You are.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to use Channel Divinity Preserve Life. He restores 25 health points.
That's based.
You're the best.
Maybe a triple.
He can restore to no more than half of his hit point maximum.
That's based.
Oh, but his maximum is 5 more now. Ho ho.
Yeah. That's pretty good. That means he gets the full 25, I think. Or 24 if you round
Wasting.
down. Good still. Alright,
Oh.
King.
Did you say it's 25 or no?
24.
It's 25. You cannot go to more than half your point or hit point maximum.
Okay,
Yeah,
so 24.
Yeah.
Okay.
25 or half, whichever is lower, basically.
Alright. There's a Kingy.
Those are 3 guards right there.
Yeah, there are.
How far away are they?
35 feet. You can make it 30, I don't care that much.
Can you move me like right next to Meteor?
Alright.
Okay. Hey buddy, what's up? I'd like to throw a javelin at the rightmost guard there.
Okay. Roll right ahead.
It's an 18 hit.
It does.
5 piercing damage.
Alright. He is hurt. He's unable to block it. He tries to stick up his spear to attempt to deflect it. That did not work. And he gets railed in the chest. He's hurt.
Can I pray to Bahamut again or no?
You can never not pray to Muhammad.
I would like to pray to Bahamut and ask for some. Bahamut, I am asking for your assistance. You have you struck me with an unfound passion of your love. Now, could you smite these 3 guys right in front of me?
Roll the D100.
Oh, D100.
So no.
This is so dumb.
You rolled a 3 last time. It worked.
97.
Alright, not that time. Not that time. You don't get nothing that time.
No.
Alright. That was funny.
That was funny.
Alright, well, we're at Grudger. No, not yet. We're at Funny Guy.
Stop calling.
He's finally unparalyzed. He's unparalyzed. And
Isn't
he's
he like
finally...
dead?
No. He's pretty badly wounded, but he's finally not paralyzed. And then he goes, "You will suffer."
Well, he tries to, but he's silent.
Oh, that's true.
So he mouths it.
He's gonna speak, and then he's gonna look around like, what? And then he's just gonna run away.
He's a rat.
Yeah. Alright, so that's 30 feet.
He's at the edge of the bubble because I put it 10 feet behind him.
Alright, that's quite funny. He's gonna try to do it again, and he still can't speak, and then he's just gonna kind of like brace himself. And now it's Roger's turn.
After him.
Alright. You got him. What are you doing?
Stab him.
Stab him away.
Prank him, John.
What?
Frank and Grudge. That'll hit.
Natural 20.
That's a 20. And that counts for 2 of the bleed things.
Okay, well then that would activate this turn. So that's that. It's this.
The bleed damage is also doubled because it happened during the crit.
Okay.
I want you to paint that rock red.
Okay.
Like the critical hit in Bloodborne where you just put your fist in them and rip out all their blood.
Oh my gosh.
So that's 5 plus 5 plus 24.
So 34.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. He is badly hurt. You stab him and blood spews from several orifices that just seem to open up magically as he
It's like that
wheezes
Halo
in
Legends clip.
pain. He just wheezes in pain going, "Rah!" Real wort moment. He is very weak. Very, very weak. Technically still alive.
We're still in the silence thing, right?
Yeah.
Barely,
I
yeah.
made no noise. Alright. Okay. Is that all? Anything else?
I mean, that's all my
you can do,
actions.
right? Yeah.
So.
Alright, well, Meteor is gonna do the classic Meteor thing. I'm gonna punch him, man. Yoink sploink. That's a 2 and a 3, so that is definitely not going to happen, and that's Meteor's turn. And now the guards are going to charge. 3 charge Kingy. Oh boy. Oops. 4 charge Meteor. And then the other 3 are just gonna try to, I'm probably not even gonna be able to get to Greta there. I shouldn't do it this way, I should do it this way. That's better. A light brigade is going in. And now for the hits on Meteor. Let us see. Bazinga. That's a no, that's a no, that's a no, and that's a yes. A singular hit from this guard with his spear, and he deals a whopping 2 2 piercing damage. A true hero. Meanwhile, the guards at Kingy are also going to roll. Does a 17 hit?
What?
Does a 17 hit? I can answer that question myself. A 17 does not hit. The 3 guards attempt to roll on you, but their spears only impact your chest plate. They're trying to aim
Clonk.
center of mass, and it is not going through. And they
Clonk.
look a little bit intimidated. Not a
Clonk.
single one gets through.
Oh.
And we're back to Ventosh.
Oh boy. All right.
Oh, these guys are gonna be fucked.
Hoarfrost is still right next to Malakai, right?
Hoarfrost is still right next to Malakai. On his Hoarfrost horse.
Question is, which one of my abilities do I want to use on him?
I don't know.
I'm gonna cast Blindness Deafness on him. That's a con save, DC 16.
Come
You got
on.
19.
Oh no.
All right.
Oh no.
I can inspire more than one creature at a time, right?
I'm pretty sure.
Yes. Okay. Well, Malakai is still inspired.
Yep.
I'm going to inspire. Do I want Kingy or Meteor? I'm gonna say Meteor. He's got more guys close to him. So for 10 minutes, he can add a D8 to something.
Based.
After
It's
he
a
rolls
saving
before the
throw
outcome.
ability or an attack?
Ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Yep.
Yes,
Got
a D8.
Okay.
Before knowing the outcome, but you can do it after the roll.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna back up next to Moon Dude. Because there are 3 guards coming at me, and then it's scary.
Alright. Nice. The horses are scared and trying to backpedal. Alright.
Except BRB.
Malakai.
Alright, I'm gonna use 2 more sorcery points. So I can do 2 spells. The first is going to be Mind Sliver.
On what?
The captain in front of me.
Okay.
Actually, no, on his horse.
Well, it fails. It's already bleeding a lot. So I think
It's
I
not-
know how this is gonna end.
3 points of damage.
Alright.
If he's still alive, then well, I doubt it's going to be doing any saving throws.
He is still
And
alive.
then I'm pulling out my dagger,
Okay.
and I'm casting Booming Blade on it.
Okay.
So I have to do
I think that works. I don't know if Booming Blade can only work on
Yeah. works on daggers.
Okay.
I'm rolling to hit, but I'm also going to add my +8.
Yep.
Random. So 18 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay.
This is against the horse.
No, this
Against
is on
Captain.
Captain.
Alright.
So let's see, the dagger with booming blade. For now, he just takes 2 points of piercing damage.
He laughs.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Alright. Well, we are actually up to the horse that he's on, which he is going to attempt to get to trample. Does a 13 hit?
Malachi?
Mm-hmm.
No.
You are able to dodge trampling horse's hooves. And Captain Hornfrost summons in his hand a spectral blade, which he plunges down into the ground, rolling a 16. Does that hit?
Can I use shield?
You may. The spectral blade is repelled by the shield, but instead of bouncing off, the blade simply dissolves as it enters the shield, as it seems it's made of pure magic energy. Horfrost screams out, "Kill this heathen!" And now we're up to Rider Boy over here, who's gonna blib blarb bleep bloob, and gonna do a classic Eldritch Blast. That is a crit, and definitely nothing else. Which is gonna do...
On who, Malachi?
Yep. Just gonna do 7 force damage. And then he is then going to backpedal.
Fantastic.
Alright. It is Moon Dude's turn.
The thing chases him.
The horses are startled by the light.
Does a 15 hit him?
It does.
Oh yeah.
He screams.
Does a whopping 8 force damage.
He screams. He's hanging on by a thread.
Do you have
And
big
then-
frying pan noise?
I am going to cast. How far away is Malachi?
Malakai is like 15 feet away from you.
I'm going to I'm going to move to him
Okay.
and cast Cure Wounds at the first level on him.
Nice.
Legend.
He heals for 14.
You are a man among men.
What?
I heard the man.
Funny, because this guy isn't a man. He's like a... like a...
Heavenly being.
He might appreciate it all the more.
Alright. Kingy.
Okay, so those 3 guards right in front of me, I'd
Mhm.
like to do this. I would like to use breath weapon.
Oh no.
Now,
Oh boy.
go.
So,
Yeah, roll dex.
what is it? Excuse me?
They all succeeded the dex saving throw.
Oh, come on!
I'm not even kidding. A 20, a 17, and a 16.
Okay, hold on. So as an action, one for rest.
that's so loud.
Dex DC 11 half damage.
So just
on
roll.
success. Okay, yeah.
Roll 2d6 and then have it.
So it's a 6, 3.
3 damage each. A bazinga.
Are they looking rough?
But are they
Not
on
really. I
fire?
mean, they're looking rough, but
Okay.
they're chugging.
Are they on fire?
A little bit. A wee bit.
Bruh.
Slightly. Alright, anything else? I think that might be just an action, I think. Yeah. So that's your attack. Unless you have a bonus action you want to use. Which, Sanctuary or Shield of Faith, that's pretty much it.
I'd like to pray to Bahamut.
Okay, classic.
Bahamut, give me the strength to continue
At
onwards.
this point, Bahamut's gonna be like, listen, you get one
Listen,
full
you get one miracle.
Roll a
I got
D.
other places to be,
Roll a
man.
D100.
Let's go! And I rolled a 57.
You're going for a 4% chance, Mega. 3% chance, actually. Alright. We are back to Funny Wizard Man. Funny Wizard Man's gonna back up scarily because he's a little scared man.
Oh, yeah, he's back.
And then the Funny Wizard guy is gonna look at what he can do. And, yeah. Make a con save, Roger Griff.
Uh-oh.
No,
great at this.
Roger. No, Roger. You must triumph.
10.
Failure.
Were you inspired at all or no?
Nope. Your flesh begins to harden.
no.
You are restrained.
Fucking guy again.
And that is, yeah, that's that. But it is your turn now, which means you can make another con save.
Any different from real life? That's what I'm saying. 4.
That is a failure. Your flesh begins to harden.
Hit him with a boomerang. Can I do that?
I think so. Your attack rolls just have disadvantage.
Okay, 19.
Wow, that'll hit. Nice.
Oh yeah. Watch this.
I'm watching.
Hold up. What's this?
It's
He's
damage. He's hurt. He's hurt more
He's
than he was
knocked out.
before. He's not knocked
Just
out.
like real
He's
kangaroos.
not knocked out, but he's
I
hurt.
went right for the neck.
But guess what he needs to do? Make a Constitution saving throw. He failed.
I'm
Which
free.
means you're free.
I'm running at him.
Congratulations. Oh my gosh, this is cracked. Alright, you're going.
Roger, murder machine.
Terminator.
I'm using the thing to get the ability to have advantage on him.
you
He
can
needs
make
to
a
beat
wisdom
my
saving
wisdom
throw.
roll.
You got a 6 plus.
Oh, he definitely beat my wisdom roll.
Got a 6.
Yeah, and I got a 3.
Ooh, okay, alright.
I'm like, tricky little guy. That's all my moves.
Alright. Meteor is going to go into rage mode.
Come on now.
Kill. That's a hit. And that's a hit. And that's a hit. So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And that's gonna be. So he dead and he's dead. And the other 2 guards
Meteor's
a
taking
little bit
damage.
scared.
Don't forget he's inspired.
He is inspired, which means the 3rd one probably hit as well. And the 4th one.
yeah, he's
It
also
did.
got a-
It did hit. Which means the guy's
Yo.
definitely dead. Yep, okay, he killed 2 guards. Bazinga. Alright, that's Meteor's turn. And now it's the guards' turn. And now 2 of the guards are immediately going to run away from Meteor. And sprint towards Malakai. Getting
Wow.
stopped at Moon Dude. Meteor fails on an attempted opportunity attack. The other guards are going to steamroll Moon Dude and Ventosh, or at least attempt to do so. 4 attacks against Moon Dude. Does a 20? Does a 16 hit?
No.
Does a 20 hit?
No.
Alright, they cannot do anything.
That's
It's
right.
been stopped, and 1 goes for Ventosh and gets a 6 to hit. So that's gonna be a no. Legion of Guards has just nay-nayed themselves.
22 AC. You're cracked.
Yeah. Now 3 guards attack Kingy.
See, there's a reason he rides in the wagon. He's too slow to keep up.
A 19 I don't think hits either. Does not. Kingy is in fact untouchable. Oh wait, no, 1 of them hits for a whopping 2 piercing damage. Minimum damage roll.
He'll never recover.
He will never recover. And la di da di da. Gamers rolling out. Alright, we're back at the top of the turn order with Ventosh.
Was that a wagon leaving?
There was a wagon leaving.
Hmm.
It's dark. You can't see it.
Not even through the light of the daylight? No, I
The
guess
light
not.
is just in that area, and it's like
Yeah.
many hundreds of feet away outside of dark vision even.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that was 160. Wait. What's the scale on my light? It should be 120 dim.
It's 120 feet.
Yeah, but it's 60 feet of bright. And then
You can't
it's
see in the dim.
120. You
No,
can see-
60 radius. Then
Yeah.
60.
60 radius. I can't do that. That's a million billion.
Yeah,
There you
And
go.
then dim light.
dim light further
Yeah.
to 60.
Oh, well, you guys can see it apparently.
You can see everything.
My thing don't go big mode enough.
Yeah. I assumed that was just your representation of the daylight, not actual
I forgot.
the actual scale.
Alright, what's up? Ventosh.
Oh boy. The cart leaving.
Mm-hmm.
I can't happen to see anyone in it, can I?
Not from this distance, no. Unless you
Yeah,
roll a
I
really
think
good,
so.
funny perception roll.
Oh boy, I'm not good enough at perception to do that.
This might not be the time to be perceiving things.
Yeah.
It's a free action.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there might be like, you know, an angry satyr in there, and I do dispel magic, and that like I could, I don't. It's a yeah. I'm gonna. Oh, that would. I'm sure it'll be. Oh wait, no, hold on. Those 4 guards
Mm-hmm.
that are all lined up in a row. I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire, so it hits all 4 of them, but not the 5th
Yeah.
guard, Moon Dude, and me.
Okay.
So they all need to make dex saves of 16, and
One
this drops
success, 2
silence.
failures.
What about
No,
the 4th guy?
I'm sorry, 2 successes, 2 failures.
All right, the ones that are failed are now covered in a blue light, and we gain advantage on hitting them.
Oh,
The other 2 just avoided it.
Alright.
So which 2 is it?
The guy's closest to you.
All right,
Or blue gabadied.
cool.
Alright.
Did Malakai use his inspiration already?
I think so.
Yes.
I'm gonna inspire him again.
Dispel magic.
That's
From Horcrux.
not.
It's
that's
cantrip,
not-
isn't it?
that.
Dispelling what?
Isn't
Dispel
inspiration
magic
a
is
cantrip?
not.
No.
Alright,
No,
okay.
it's
An
a
ability.
I thought it was
Bard
registered as a cantrip.
and also that's not dispel magic. That's counterspell.
That would be
That is true, it would be counterspell. I said the wrong word.
Yeah. Cool. But no, that's not how that works.
I shoot a missile.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I launched an ICBM at the guard
I haven't
closest
played a
to
bard
me.
in like 3 years. So.
You're fine. It's all good. No.
Yeah, you're losing DM points. If you get to negative 100, we automatically win. We can exchange them for prizes at the local Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, bad.
I'm also like fairly certain I'm coming down with a fever, and my brain is slowly shutting down. That's fun, especially because
I'm
tomorrow's my
gonna-
first day of work.
I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna move up 25 feet.
Opportunity attack. Don't they have disadvantage though? Or do you
What's
have
that?
advantage on them?
I have advantage on them.
Okay. It's a 14 hit.
That meets my AC, so
That
I think
hits.
no.
If it meets
No,
it,
it
it
hits.
hits. That is 4 piercing damage.
Oh
You've
right.
been plucked with a little spear. Alright. Well, I guess it's Malakai's turn then.
Okay. If I move back, do I
Provoke
take opportunity?
You provoke it, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Unless you disengage.
But then I can't attack. Okay. Alright. Okay.
The action economy is in shambles.
It's turn to
Uh-huh.
lose.
Yeah, I'm gonna disengage and fall back closer to. Yep.
Okay. Cool. Anything else?
Yeah.
Alright, well, if that is the case, no.
He takes 2d8 thunder damage.
Who, the
Haha.
horse or the guy?
The guy from Booming Blade.
Okay. 8 thunder. Well, roll a hit. Or roll the damage rather.
Hmm?
Roll the damage.
Yep. 8.
8 damage. He is hurt. But his horse is now going to attempt to step on you again. Does a 17 hit? I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Let me check.
Not with shield.
Yes, this is true. And he will do the funny thing again, desperately. And that is also not going to hit. Which means he is just stuck where he is, and that is somewhat funny. Okay, Rider guy. He's gonna do a big money play here. Alright, Rider guy's done. Moon dude.
Alright.
Indeed.
There's a bunch of dudes here.
You get advantage on 2 of them. One of them is outside of your range anyway.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm going to resummon my spiritual weapon at the 2nd level at me.
Alright, that means daylight's gone.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hit one of the guys I have advantage on closest to me.
Alright, that'll hit.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, 26. And then it does 11 damage to him.
Well, he's dead.
I'm gonna hit the other one with Sacred
Vaporize.
Flame, Dex 15.
Alright. That's a 7.
It does 9 damage.
Ow.
Radiant.
Ow. Alright. He's hurt.
That is all.
Alright, Kingy.
I'm gonna stop being weird. I'm actually just gonna hit somebody with a sword. So I'm gonna hit the guy standing right in front of me.
Okay.
It does a 22 hit.
It does.
Okay. I'm gonna throw. Alright, 6 damage. With my vicious longsword,
He's
which
hurt. Badly.
when you roll a 20 in your attack, you roll with magic damage. I didn't roll a 20, so he is fine.
Anything else?
Can I pray to Bahamut again?
No. You can't.
He is not answering the
You're
phone.
not answering the phone.
Please, Bahamut.
Which means
You are being left on red.
now we are back to the funny guy who who's going to pull out a familiar looking dagger. Crazy.
Wow, what a guy.
Yeah, that's right. And we're gonna do a little funny hee hee. Wow, that's a 12. I don't think that hits. Is it 12?
Ooh, I dodge it. I'm pretty much the best.
Whew. He lashes out with a dagger. Poison spills out from it, but he misses. And as he misses, he goes, "Uh-oh." It's your turn.
I kill him.
Go for it.
He just dies.
It's
Alright, we
possible.
do that one. And then we do
That'll
this one. Okay. Then we do that one. And then we do this one. Okay. Those 221.
Interesting.
So we can do this. And then we do this. And then we do this.
11. Plus
There we go.
5 is 16 damage. Is that correct?
Yes.
He's hanging on
16
by
damage.
a thread.
I make fun of him.
How much health does this guy have?
You
I
have
tell
a
him his
lot.
clothes look weird.
Alright.
His face,
Your
whack.
clothes,
His
whack.
clothes, whack. His
Okay.
house, whack.
Alright. It's Meteor's turn. And Meteor's gonna do a funny hee and attempt to go sicko mode, rage mode. And bling blong, bling blong. Well, that's a crit and a singular hit. So that's gonna insta kill this guy. And actually, based on how much health this guy has, he's also dead. Now it's Meteor's turn. So straight up, he is dead. And he is dead. And now it is the guard's turn. And you'll never believe what this guy's gonna do. Run away. Huzzah. Woo. And what even are the other guards gonna do? The other guards are going full send. Light them up. Alright, so that's an 18, a 19, and
Nope,
another
nope.
18. Alright, yep. Alright, so these guys are gonna do a tactical funny. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Does that
6.
like do anything? Can I do anything after that?
You can opportunity attack.
Yeah.
You can only opportunity attack
One of them, yeah.
because you only have one reaction.
Yep.
One guy looks a
Had to do
little
that
beat
with
up.
any
One of them,
attack, or did it, like,
one of
hit
them
him?
is glowing, so you'd get advantage.
Yeah.
Can I do like anything to him? Just gotta hit him.
You hit him with a 1 melee attack.
Yep.
Kia. Do I have to roll for hit?
Yeah, you do.
Advantage on the one guy. The glowing
That
one.
hits.
I whack him in the head for 3 damage.
Incredible. Alright. They are moving and they are grooving. And that's it, which means now we're back to Ventash.
I have no clue what to do. Vicious Mockery on Hoarfrost. He's got to make a Wisdom save of 16.
Uh-oh. That's a 2.
Alright, he's going to take 2d4 psychic damage, and he has disadvantage on the next attack he makes. He takes 5 psychic damage.
Let's go.
Alright.
This is really a team fight.
I'm like out of bonus actions.
Alright.
I've burnt all my inspirations. So,
I feel you right there. I'm there with you.
yeah.
Alright. Malakai.
Ah,
I'm telling you, there's a lot of spell slots left.
Yeah.
I have spell slots, I just don't have bonus action spells. I have like 2 spell slots.
I have. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I do have like a hee hee funny move that I can do, but not. It's an action as well, so.
All right. I will be using Ray of Frost,
Okay.
and I will be using my inspiration die. Oh. Oh. I guess I don't need it, but I said I would use it. So.
You can choose to use it after you see the roll,
Oh. Oh.
but before
Okay.
you hear the outcome.
Okay. All right.
What do we got?
So, 23 to hit.
On him or the horse?
No, on the guy.
Okay. That hits.
Nine points of cold damage.
Alright.
And then dang. Yeah, then I just he is within 5 feet of me, right?
He is.
That would be a melee attack, friends.
Would be.
Alright. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do for now. Thank you.
Alright. You'll never believe what he's gonna do. He'll try to trample you. There's a 16
Well, you know what-
hit.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Shield.
Uh-huh.
And that's not gonna work. And an 18 doesn't hit either, right?
Nope.
Alright. Well, he is officially going to say, "You will not survive much longer." And he's gonna leave.
Then he has a heart attack and dies.
Wait, but isn't he leaving me? Isn't he leaving in 5 feet of
He
me?
is doing that.
Okay. Alright, okay. I should have saved my inspiration for this. But I clearly didn't.
Attacking him
I'm
or the
gonna
horse?
use... Huh?
You attacking him or the horse?
The horse.
Okay.
Oh, that horse took like a bunch of damage a while back.
It did.
Was 15 hit the horse?
15 hits the horse.
Booyakasha. Hey, 4 points of damage.
As he takes off, you stab a scepter,
No
a
way.
little dagger, into the rear leg of the horse. It whinnies, bucks, falls to the ground, and then collapses onto Captain Hoarfrost, who's now buried under it.
Or the rings. They
Yep.
didn't.
Advantage? Advantage? Is that what I smell?
Okay. The horse is dead. Alright, I gotta check one thing. Bing bong. Hee hee giggle.
All of a sudden,
The wagon
nuclear
is
bomb.
now 1,500 feet away.
Yeah. I need to check this.
What the heck is that?
Yep. Alright, Captain Horfrost yells out, "Kill them!" And then he says a word that is clearly not in English. It's infernal. Seems like he's naming a specific person. All of a sudden, from the back of the field, you see a ball of fire hurtling in your general direction.
That's everyone's.
Yes, it is very difficult to tell where it's aimed at, but it is massive. 20-foot radius. So, if I
Down
actually,
slowly
Run,
from the
Samantha.
if I
Run,
actually,
Cena.
if I actually do the math, 20 foot, I don't even think I can get 20-foot radius. Basically, that's going to be, this is literally easier. Yeah, it's just Malakai and Ventosh. I'm going to need you guys to make dexterity saving throws.
Wow, and Hoarfrost.
Well, yes, him too, right?
He cannot succeed.
30, 20.
Okay. So that's
Come
a
on,
success.
Mikey-O.
Yeah.
That would have been a good time for inspiration.
What? No, that's this. What did you get, Malachi?
4.
All right. Well, Ventosh is going to take half as much damage. However,
Oh
the
my
total
God.
damage is going to be.
Okay, Ventosh, you take 54 damage.
Here lies Malachi.
31 fire damage.
Okay. Okay.
2 total, and I take half,
31
or-
total, and you take half.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'm down.
All right.
Good night.
All right. Well,
Alright, whose turn is it?
I believe it's actually you, Mr. Moonman.
Oh, oh. Alright, I turn around.
Yeah. Horfrost
Wait,
is.
hold on.
Horfrost
I was
is
okay. I was
pleased.
about to ask.
He and his horse are ashes. Actual ashes.
Get done, idiot.
Alright, I'm gonna walk up to the other two.
Okay.
Let me use,
Hey there, guys. How you doing?
I
I'm
have
gonna-
exactly 31 hit points.
Oh, and fairy fire drops. Not that that really matters anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, I guess, I'm gonna
Those guys
cure
love to
wounds Malachi. Get right
Okay.
up to him, touch him. You heal for 15. I'm
Praise.
going to
Yeah, use a chunk of your spell on him. He's got more health than me.
I'm gonna healing word you for 8 health.
Woo!
And I'm gonna run downwards as far as I can go after moving up a little bit.
15, 5, 10, 15. Like back here.
I have 20 feet total.
Oh, that's right. You're a little man.
Wow.
Congrats. Welcome to the advantages of being a slow little
Are
guy.
there still guards down there?
There are. Kingy is up.
Yeah, I'd like to go to that one guard that's the closest to me and stab him.
He drops his spear and raises his hand in surrender.
Okay. Give me all of your money.
What?
I have
In the
no
middle of
money.
the fight?
Yes, give me all your money.
I have no money.
Okay, give me your boots.
Okay, he starts taking off his boots.
Wait, is it still in combat?
Yes.
Yes!
And now it is the mage guy's turn. And the
I did
mage
not think
guy.
that through.
The mage guy says, "This time I won't forget." And he begins to cast a spell. He says a word, and suddenly he vanishes.
This guy's
What a little
cheating.
rat.
Is that an
Okay.
opportunity attack?
No, because he teleports out of this place of existence. For reference, Nick, I'm so sorry. He had 16 hit points. So, yeah, you were that close again. That's the second time that he just left at the last second.
I see a
But,
dog was in the fight.
Yeah, that's true.
But
All
you know,
right.
he is afraid of the guy, so he didn't
Oh,
come out of the way.
Roger is up.
I guess I'll drop down.
All right. You're in front of
And
a
how
prison
much-
wagon. You're probably like
Uh,
half movement. Well, probably 30 feet because you're climbing down. So you
All
don't
right.
have any movement unless you sprint.
I'm gonna stealth.
Okay.
24.
Yeah, there's no one in Timbuktu that knows where you are.
Write that down. We're in Timbuktu.
Okay, well, what
Uh-huh.
about the people here?
Probably not either.
And that would be. That's it.
Okay. All right. Now it's up to Meteor, who's gonna go, and he's going up to punch and kill the guard.
No! Don't do it! Meteor, stop!
Why? The guard cowers and crumples into a fetal position in the middle of taking his boots off.
He surrendered. Plus, he's giving me his boots. Hey, where do you think you're going?
He just puts, they all put their spears down and spread out and put their hands up.
No.
and kneel down. Okay. Anyway, that's what they do. Now, technically, we are still in combat, and it is Ventosh's turn.
My dude just got reduced to ashes, brought back, and is
Yeah.
like just waking up again, and he's
Yes.
a mile away from anyone.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Okay. That cart that was leaving, it's long gone now, right? Or is it still?
You can't see, it's dark.
Yeah, my daylight's gone. How long is a minute in rounds?
6
10
rounds, or
rounds?
10 rounds, excuse me.
10 turns or 10 rounds?
10 rounds.
Okay.
Every turn technically happens simultaneously, even though it doesn't play like that.
Everyone
So
you
it is
can,
10 rounds. Okay, cool.
everyone you can
Yeah.
see is gone.
Okay.
You're still in combat.
I know. I am going to just full sprint downwards, full 60 feet, just heading towards where I saw that wagon leaving.
Oh, you're going. Alright.
As I run by Moon Dude, he's gonna hear in his mind, thanks. That's it.
Alright. Malakai.
Hmm?
It's your turn.
Oh, right. I'm alive.
You are.
Very quick thank you to Moon Dude.
Mm-hmm.
And then, let's see. Jeez. How far can I get from there?
You can move 30 feet around just 60 feet, which is down to where the other guards are.
But then that would be all I could do, right?
Yep.
That'll be your action.
Is there anyone still trying to get away?
You can't see that far. You can only see 120 feet ahead, and you just see the ends of the carriages with their little torchlight.
Okay, so if you get me down to 30 feet,
Okay.
who's that rider and horse all the way down there?
What rider and horse?
Is that person alive or dead?
Who?
There's a blue
these
person
guys?
right
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
driver. That's a carriage driver. You guys are a carriage with no drivers.
It's a carriage driver.
Yep.
Is that within 80 feet?
Yes, it's 80 exactly.
Okay. I'm going to use my crossbow.
Okay.
Wish I had inspiration right about
For
now.
reference, he's trying to get the horses moving, but not having a successful time.
16. Does that hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. 7 points of damage.
You hear a and he dies.
He's He just disappears like when you fall too far in Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Malakai, make
You
a
know when you
dexterity
shoot it-
saving throw.
Who?
You.
I have to make a what?
You have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Jesus. 18.
From the void.
All right. The good news is it's going to be halved. Now, from the far end, you hear a loud voice. Grounger is the only one who sees this man. It is a profoundly bleeding archmage who, with his dying breath, casts a fireball, shouting, "Long live Xerxes!" And he Hail
I not-
Marys a fireball.
Long live Xerxes. Oh, you. You son of a gun. How much damage do I take?
Let's see.
It's Xerxes, not
13
Xerxes.
fire damage
know.
because you succeeded the throw.
Wait, so I'll take 16 points of damage?
You take 13 because the hit
Oh.
was 26.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, and with that, the rider falls to the ground, bleeding out, dead.
Kill the rider falls down.
Yeah.
Oh, what a loser! That's all you hear from the back of the.
Yeah.
You're like
And
king of the life.
now combat is over. He had 1 hit point, and like that was his last spell slot. So,
Oh. I was
yeah.
right about that too.
What's left is a bunch of guards who have laid down their spears, stuck up their hands, and surrendered. You are alive.
Barely.
Barely indeed.
I come hobbling up. Do we need rope to
Good
tie
shall
these?
follow.
Do you need
Do we need rope to tie these people up?
I don't know, do you?
If only we had 150 feet of rope.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Nick has all of our rope.
No. It's in the wagon. Nope, it's on me.
I've got 50 feet.
I got 100.
All right, boom. Tie them all up. Tight.
I go to Kingy. Kingy, are you okay?
I'm in serious pain, but I'm gonna get some free boots.
He's a puddle on the floor.
Meteor doing good. Foreign Legion didn't get hit by tree this time.
Foreign Legion did not get hit by train this time.
I will use,
Meteor left the Foreign Legion.
I'll use healing hands on
Yeah,
Kingy
he
to
forgot.
heal him for 5 hit points.
That makes
Yo,
sense.
Pog, thanks, John.
Does anybody else need healing too?
I mean, I could also heal people.
I could use some.
Yeah, come here. I'll give you a hit. I'll give you a kiss on
Pretty
the
sure
head. I'm at.
Malachi is falling apart at the seams.
Yeah.
I am at 2 hit points right now.
Yep.
Ooh, he's at 2 tacos. That's crazy.
So I can help somebody or I can help myself. But,
I'll
Yourself.
do.
I'm good.
okay. I'm gonna give myself 5 HP.
Moon Dude will check the wagons.
Alright, Moon Dude goes and he checks the wagons. You open up
You
the
open-
first wagon, and it's all of Cagliari's stuff.
Woo, free stuff!
Jeez.
Get the money, 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 money,
There's
money,
no
money,
money.
Go around.
There is no
I check
money.
the other one.
What about from the people we're tying up? Is there money to be gotten from them?
They're guards.
Alright.
They don't got no money.
What about the
Hey,
other the other
Can I have their
wagon?
boots?
The other wagon you open up, and
Full of
there
money.
are full of barrels.
Full of money.
Full of barrels. You open up the
What's in the
barrels.
barrel?
Full of money.
Dried meat.
Right, that's actually kind of good. We like are
Alright,
not
nuts.
great
Can
on
we also-
ration.
That is pretty bog.
Can we also take this carriage and horses as well?
Probably.
Are these bigger than ours?
They are.
But is that going to be more helpful? We also can't just leave these guys to die. Listen, they're not really against us.
Aren't they?
We gotta interrogate them first.
Pretty sure they explicitly just tried to kill us.
Yeah, but they're getting. That's what they're paid to do.
Yes, but they're also serving Xerxes.
We aren't getting paid.
So
If
you're
I
just
had any
doing
more
this for
spell
fun, then?
slots, if I had any more spell slots, I'd detect the thoughts out of you.
That sounded scary.
We were conscripted.
See?
I mean, that's exactly what I
Alright.
would say if I were caught as well. So
One of the guards looks over and notices a man bleeding through his neck with a crossbow bolt and screams out, "Lewis!" and then stumbles over but falls on his face and
Kill him
begins
instantly.
sobbing uncontrollably.
Well, that was unfortunate.
If I still get a vote, I vote we just leave them.
who was he to you?
My brother.
Lewis.
Oh well. That's what he,
Oh well.
Who was he to you? Not
Alright, the
anymore.
guard attempts to kick Malakai.
are you rolling for it or no?
No, he's on the ground and he's tied up.
Okay, good. Cause yeah. I offer you amnesty.
You're
you
just
are
as
never-
awful as they told us you were.
Quick, take his boots.
I look at him and I said, I offer you amnesty. But in
Vaporize him.
return, you are never to set foot in Lucine again.
They'll kill me.
Kill you?
All right. Stab him 45 times in the chest.
Are you actually going to?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Is that-
I put my hand out. I put my hand out the garage.
11, 12,
Say,
15, 16, 17.
I am not Xerxes,
21,
and I do not believe in ruling by fear.
27, 28, 29,
However,
30,
I will protect my people.
35.
And if you are a threat, I will take care of you.
Like Lewis was a threat.
Yes,
Technically, yes. But, I mean,
clearly he was a threat. You have to understand that you were attacking us.
He spits at you.
I'm going to
The
use
longer
Mage
we
Hand.
spend here, the further that cart
We have to
gets.
go, yes. I use Mage Hand to catch the spit.
oh, you know what I
His
could do?
boots.
Wait, is there any, like, writing? Is just, like... Never mind.
Alright. Okay.
In fairness,
It's not going to be helpful.
in fairness, friend Graja, if we were to catch up to them, would we be of any use? I know I personally cannot take much more.
Well, I
and
could, in theory,
well-
catch up and then trail them, and then be able to meet you guys at a approved, like a pre-planned spot, so that we know
Okay.
where they went.
Do we have a symbol or something that you can carve into trees so that we will know what it means?
Sure.
Okay. I mean, are
He wants,
you?
he wants you to leave a trail that we can follow.
Yeah, I know.
Essentially.
I'm
Mhm.
trying to figuring out what I would do.
Can you teach us something like one little thing in Thieves' Cant?
Oh yeah, I know that. I do that.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. I need to stop
Good,
here.
Charlie.
Yeah, I might be dead because I'm pretty sure that I have a fever and I've contracted it over the course of this D&D session, which is not cool. I will stop the recording. I will save the maps, but for now, this is all. Good night, gamers.